Har, and welcome to Legends Die Live, a 5e D&D campaign. I'm Mike D, and I'm the Dungeon Master.
Hi, I'm Peter, but also Onikandor, the resilient Black Dragonborn fighter wizard.
Hello, I'm Kelsey, aka Riley, aka the Queen of Kobolds, aka the Queen of Goblins, the Human Cleric Bard.
Greetings, I'm Kyle, also known as Sebastian, the swindling half-elf rogue.
Hey, I'm Marco, known best as Agar Firmfoot, the survivalist dwarven fighter.
Hi, I'm Chris, better known as the notorious Felix Finiste, once halfling, now hybrid tiefling, bard.
Now, let's jump in and see whether these legends live or these legends die. So, our previous session started with the revival of one of the characters, Oni Kandor. And Oni's revival inspired some heart-to-heart discussions amongst the group.
Discussions, yeah.
Some of those discussions turned heated, particularly between Felix and Agar. Things escalated and continued to escalate until Felix fled from the group. Oni, Riley, and Sebastian chased him down, but upon meeting, kind of figured out that any chance of reconciliation had passed. And so all of them met, had their final goodbyes. So the three of them returned back to the Boulder Barn Brawl to find a missing Agar who had left his sword behind. And so the group of six, including our kobold companion, turned to a group of four. And that's where we pick up today's session. So we're going to pick up with you, Marco. Where is Agar going and doing?
Agar left the Boulder Barn Brawl and is making his way out of the city. And just as he's leaving the city, he decides to turn around and go to the cleric's station to meet with Aklin, who had told him to come back. Agar's feeling very defeated, very sad, remorseful, and very like he dishonored himself for having used an underhanded tactic that, though suitable to the situation, may not have been the best way to handle what he wanted to accomplish. So with great solitude and sadness, making his way to Aklin. Not sure why, unsure as to what he's going to find, but...
Okay, so you make your way through the city. It's still relatively early in the day, but there's a bit of foot traffic. The primarily dwarven population's going about their business. Everyone seems to be funneling in and out of the central column that represents the axis around which the city revolves. Every once in a while you'll see a guard riding one of their giant lizards making their way across the city. But eventually you make your way to the waterfall where you expect to find Aklin. You make your way up the steps along the side, and you head behind the waterfall into the grotto, third level. And there, standing, facing a table, so back to you, is Aklin, as he was yesterday, extremely modest in dress, barefoot, turns around just wearing a tunic and just regular pants. And he's got just a really gray beard, frizzy, unadorned. He just turns around. Maga Kamara.
Maga Kamara. So, told me to come back about the giant, the rock person thing that's big that put his hand on my shoulder yesterday.
Aye, the elemental.
Look, that. I'm not good with magic shit. So, What was that all about?
Apparently the elemental found or saw something within you that made him think you perhaps might be worthy.
So Agar's like feeling his scar, kind of half distracted, looking out into the distance, and then the word worthy kind of grabs him and is like, worthy?
Aye.
Of what? I'm not feeling too worthy these days.
Blessing of the primordial gods.
Okay.
But being worthy is it gets your foot in the door, but there's more to be done.
I'm listening.
Follow me.
Agar follows.
Okay.
There's all of his weapons jangling on his plate armor, bandolier of axes, and so forth. Everything sans the sword.
Right. He actually leads you down to the second floor, and then there's a door in the back, and you make your way through the back door, and you make your way down a series of twisting tunnels. Occasionally there are like hallways that shoot off, and here there's just the occasional lantern that's hanging on the wall, providing just a bit of dim light. So you're kind of passing between like patches of light, like bits of darkness, patches of light. And Ackland is pretty quiet during this time, so if you want to talk to him, you can start conversation. Otherwise, he's just going to take you there.
I'm pretty distracted, but Agar's gonna start kind of just like not speaking to him exactly, but kind of speaking to him, speaking to himself, speaking to anything that's around.
Thinking
Like, you know, I don't understand. Like, I left home trying to be a better person. Well, no, that's not true. I left home for a bunch of whole band of shit, and I didn't know what to do. And then I led a very bad life, just being a bad person. And I found this group of people, and they've made me better. And like, it's tough. Like, I had a mate, and he was supposed to be a great person, and he ended up doing some evil shit. And like, I feel like I did some. Maybe I was too hard on him. Maybe I didn't handle it correctly. But I saw so much of my bad decisions and my choices in him, but to a worse scale. And like, I think I hated myself more than that. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just having a tough, weird days.
Sounds like it, but you know what the old dwarven proverb that only a shitty craftsman can undo his mistakes. You're not a shitty craftsman, are you?
I like to think not.
And as you say that, you come to a big, giant iron door. And he kind of swings it open. And as he swings it open, it opens into this large chamber about 20 feet off. It breaks off into a cliff. And coming out in that space, there are a number of platforms that rise up out of the ground. And right now there's like a balcony where the door opens up to, and you guys step out into the balcony, and there's just someone standing there, a dwarven woman, just kind of quietly standing there, and she's holding a golden chalice in her hands.
Mega Kamara.
Like a Kamara. Agar. And he walks you up towards the railing.
Straighten myself up.
The elemental gods see something within you. They see that you are worthy. But that worth requires you to prove yourself, to be challenged. Are you willing to do so?
Gar takes a moment, feels his scar, thinks back on like Oni dying and the altercation with Felix and the family bonding with Sebastian and the heart-to-heart with Riley. Yeah, I'm willing to try.
Okay. He steps away from you, goes to the wall where there's a number of symbols inscribed, and he grabs his hand and touches one of the symbols, and then just starts muttering under his breath. And as he starts muttering underneath his breath, you see off in the corner a fire elemental, this large humanoid that just comes right up out of the ground on one of the platforms over the open space. And this fire elemental sort of looks at you, makes this eye contact. He's got this white eyes among this flickering of flames. And then he just takes a swan dive down below, falls out of sight. And as he falls out of sight, there's a 1 moment pause, 2 moment pause, and there's an eruption of flame as just flames start coming out from underneath in that pit.
Take a step back. A half step back.
He then puts his hand over another symbol, mutters a few different words, and across the way from you, this other creature sort of apparates in the air, almost like a cold winter's breeze. You can see kind of the white streaks, and it's just hanging there in the air. And then the elemental makes eye contact with you, and then just kind of like spreads himself out, and you just feel this blast of wind just go it's just rushing through everyone's hair, and everything's just kind of whipping out of the way.
Yeah, the mohawk just, the beard.
And then he puts his hand on another symbol, mutters a few words, and then you can see down by the railing, there's a pillar that comes out of the ground. It's like a small mound, like a small little mountain, and a water elemental apparates on top of the mound. The water elemental looks up to you, makes eye contact with you, and then it just kind of slowly dissolves, and now there's just the streaming waterfall that's coming down.
From the platform I was on?
Correct. This is really annoying. And then finally, he puts his hand on the last symbol, and from the ground itself comes this earth elemental slowly rising out of the ground. The earth elemental, big, broad shoulders, hands that sort of come down to his knees. The earth elemental makes eye contact with you, black eyes, stares you down, kind of like beats his chest twice.
I respond in kind.
Ackland goes, "Your challenge awaits."
I draw my maul, and I jump out onto the platform.
All right, I need you to roll for initiative.
Holy
do
what?
I think the Erklin's on his side.
Of all the people who would just be okay with this, it would be a Gar.
Agreed, but Mike, I have no idea.
Where am I?
You can put it underneath your clip.
It still caused a problem.
What?
Where am I?
You're actually over here. So you jumped off the railing, so you're actually over there. So. Okay, let me just roll initiative. All right, what's your initiative?
16.
16.
Oh no, he's fighting her.
Literally.
Let's fucking do it.
You can't beat Earth. You live on Earth.
Agar, you go first.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
all around you.
Okay, you see this large elemental.
It's large.
Yeah, it's large.
Okay.
This
Your
elemental
heart.
creature that's just
You
standing
finally
there,
get to do it.
made of rock, and is staring you down,
All right.
waiting for you to come.
I look at Ackland. I nod. I look at the elemental, and I charge.
Let me handle your Thank you.
Okay, and then you charge.
I'm going to run up to it.
Okay.
How far
You're there.
is the distance?
Was it 25?
If he was here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Ooh, sorry. Very close.
I am not close enough. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to take my spear and throw it at him. What are my javelins? I mean,
All right, make an attack roll.
that is 22.
22 will hit.
Yes. That is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay, so the spear flies through the air, hits him right in his chest, and right as it hits him in the chest,
Shit.
Yeah.
right as it hits him in the chest, everything seems to go red in the room as he just pulls it out of his chest, throws it on the ground. And as he throws it on the ground,
It's probably a good sign.
Audio's gone.
Audio's gone?
no, it's back.
Okay, it's back.
I muted it.
Oh.
So. And then, as he throws it on the ground, you hear Ackland say, "Agar, be swift. Your time is limited."
Oh, shit.
Shit, what the
Bonus action, I take the haste potion.
Nice.
All right.
That's quick.
All right. The Earth Elemental is now going to, it's going to move up to you.
As it's moving up, I draw my shield and the warhammer.
Okay. It moves up to you, and it's going to make 2 slam attacks
You said
against
you drank the haste potion?
I did.
That's a 21 to hit
Does not hit because of the haste.
and a 14 to hit.
Also does not hit.
Okay, so he comes down with 2 slams, but you duck out of the way, and he leaves these large grooves in your path.
Oh shit.
Thereafter, he withdraws into the ground,
Oh fucking hell.
and he reappears up here.
On that mound?
Yeah, and this is the mound where there's water falling along the sides.
How big is it?
It's like 20 feet up.
20 feet up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to run the distance I can, so 5,
50.
10, 15, 20.
You have double movement because
I do.
Yeah.
So I have like 30 feet left. I'm going to take the grappling hook. Is this an action? Yeah. So I take the grappling hook and I try to grab onto him with the grappling hook.
To him.
Yes.
Smart.
Ooh, is this attack or athletics?
Up to you.
Up to you. I mean, I guess attack roll to land it on him, right?
Give me an attack. Yeah, give me an attack roll.
That one.
Nat 1. It comes in the air.
Bummer.
He catches it and just
Oh.
crushes it.
My God.
Nat 1.
You have a backup
Yeah, nat
grappling
1.
hook?
And he
Fair
throws
enough.
it back.
I do not have a
That's your
backup
action.
grappling hook. That's my action. I'm
Lesson
going to
learned.
finish my movement by going up the wall. I have 30 feet. There's 20
Okay.
feet.
Because the water elemental is rushing down it as like a waterfall, I need you to make an athletics check to climb it.
Okay. That is a 17
17. You
It's a
managed
check,
to
it's
make your
14.
way.
athletics check. That's a 9 plus
I'm
8.
sorry. You're right.
Okay, so you successfully climb your way up, and as you're climbing your way up, water's falling down into your beard. You're just covered. You're soaked. And as you're climbing your way up, halfway up, there's this part of the rock that sort of juts out, and you can see all these sort of waves coming down of it. And for a split second, those waves kind of resemble a woman at the front of a boat just smoking a pipe.
Oh shit.
And then it kind of disappears, and it's just rushing water. And you're going past.
I push it out of my mind. When I make it to the top, I'm going to use my haste action to hit it with the warhammer.
Okay, go for it.
That is 15 plus 9 is 24 to hit.
Hits.
And then I believe it's a D8. So I'm also making it a. So I'm using a superiority die to knock it prone.
Okay.
Strength saving throw DC 16.
That is 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 1 because it's a +1 warhammer is 12 points of damage.
Ooh, 12 points of damage. Nice. Strength save?
Yeah.
Yeah,
DC
fails.
16.
It's supposed to be DC 16. Yeah.
Fails.
What?
Sweet.
That's
Do I
crazy.
get my extra attack?
You said that was your hasted action? You'd have to action surge to actually attack again.
Then I'll take my action surge and
3 attacks.
and do the 2 attacks with 3 attacks.
Yeah.
3 attacks with my maul. So I put the warhammer. I just dropped the warhammer to my feet, and I'm gonna go ahead with my maul and fuck it up.
3 attacks.
So at advantage, right? 17 plus 8
Hits.
is Okay, that's gonna be. I get to reroll that. That is 15 points of damage on the first one.
Ooh.
On the second one, I'm going to expend a superiority die to make it a pushing attack.
He's on the floor.
Yeah.
Rolling attack.
I don't have a. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna not try to knock him down.
Agar, use
Like,
roll
you wanna
out.
wait till your third attack so you can move.
Oh shit, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, I
Sorry.
shouldn't do that. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna give it a regular attack. So that is 8 plus 14. That's 22
Hits.
to hit. That is 14 points of damage on the second attack.
Woo.
And then
Nice.
my third attack. What?
You're using the maul?
I am.
Okay, cool. Go on.
And then my third attack,
was
I
confused
will
for
be
a second
using.
there.
Is your maul magical?
No. My third attack, I will be using.
It's magical.
It's magical. It's bludgeoning damage. I don't know if that's good against a stone creature. That is 20 something to hit, 27
Yeah,
to
we'll
hit.
hit.
I'm gonna use
want a
superior die
pickaxe.
to knock it off.
Okay.
Pushing
it's
attack.
He's golfing it off.
Yeah, he wants
I'm
to
golfing it off.
Yeah.
All right,
Strength
that
save?
is
Disadvantage?
So pushing attack is
Disadvantage because he's prone, I assume.
Yeah,
up to
it has
you.
to make strength save.
2 18s.
Strength save.
2 18s.
2 18s.
Okay, hold on. So that is 13 plus 5 is 18 points of damage. So as I climb up, I'm gonna
What weapon did you use?
my maul.
Maul. Is
which
that magical?
Non-magical.
Okay, cool.
Post prone, it was all maul.
So I'm going to knock it right in the knee to make it drop to the floor. I'm gonna bring my maul overhead and just smash it, and then I'm gonna try to golf it off, and just kind of underhanded try to hit it right under its face to knock it off the platform.
Okay, so you knock it right underneath its chin. Its chin goes flying. And he just he digs his hand into the ground, pulls up some stone, and just
That's hilarious.
gives himself a new
Oh my
chin.
god.
And then now he's just going to headbutt you.
Oh god.
Please
At
tell me that's
disadvantage?
the actual name of
Because
the
he's
attack.
prone?
He can stand up.
Oh,
He
can't-
stands up.
He stands up. Okay.
Yeah, he stands up. That's 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
He's gonna take a second attack. Jesus.
What
That's
is
the
it?
actual name of the
Natural
attack.
20.
Natural 20. Yeah.
Ooh, not so
that'll-
much Rackshaw.
That'll do it.
No.
It's the opposite.
Yeah. I
Okay.
really hope that in the monster stat block itself it says headbutt as the
No, it
name of
does
the
not.
attack. I would love that. I don't know why.
Wait,
Yeah.
You take 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
God
27 points of
damn.
bludgeoning.
Hey,
As
minus 3, that's
He
nice.
just headbutts you right in the nose.
24. So that's 24, right?
And
Yeah.
so your face, which is wet from the waterfall that you had just climbed, is now streaming with blood coming down from a broken nose. And as the two of you are up there, the wind is just whipping in your face. And then he
And I hope you only have to fight one.
Oh, come on! Fight me like a fucking man.
He's kind
He's
of
not,
a
though.
like
Yeah.
You're
a
bigger than a
earth
man.
construct.
Oh, Jesus.
and he appears over there.
That's Earthglide, right?
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to.
So fucking cool.
He goes into the ground, and then you don't see him, and then he reappears.
Okay, I'm going to put my maul away, pick up my shield and the warhammer, and try to slide down the water.
Okay, athletics check or acrobatics, your choice.
Athletics.
Come on. Should be acrobatics, but
18
whatever.
plus 8,
Yeah,
20.
you're good.
All right, so I'm down at the bottom.
So you surf.
So I'm
Yeah, the
here. Yeah, I surf down. That gives me, so I have 50 feet of movement, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and this is 10 feet, which actually my charger feet allows me.
Is that a hole or is that lava?
I thought it was just rough terrain.
It's fire.
Oh,
okay.
shit, that's
it's
fire?
effectively
Can I-
non-solid lava.
Can you try and hop it?
Do I know I can make that jump?
You can make it, however, the wind elemental is just like there's like a wind tunnel.
In this
So
direction?
you'd have
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be a
disadvantage.
disadvantage. All right, then what I'll do is I'll take a
higher
spear.
DC or
I'll
something.
take one of my javelins and throw it and expend a superiority die to do a pushing attack.
You're gonna try and push him off.
Yeah, into the fire.
Into the lava. Yep.
Fire.
It's fire. it's not
Fire. Okay.
lava.
Lava would
Drive
be fucked up.
creature.
So he's,
Yeah, it just says weapon attack. It doesn't say
he's
melee.
just standing there, and from underneath, there's just these hellish shadows. They're kind of bouncing off his figure.
All right. I take my javelin.
This is crazy.
There's the first one. That is 13 and 8 is 21 to hit.
Hits.
All right. It needs to make a DC 16 strength save, or get pushed into the fire.
16 plus 5. 20.
That is 11 points of damage
Bummer.
on the first one. Wait, it succeeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take my second one, so I used, that's 2, I have 3 left. I take my second one, try to do the exact same thing. That, oh shit, that's not good. That is not enough. That's 3 and 8. No, that's not, that's 11.
11 misses.
Alright,
Bummer.
and then that is 8 and 8, 16.
Misses.
Shit.
So
that
that
is
was
my
your
3. Oh, and I
Catches
used-
your last javelin, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And just like lets it drop on the platform next to him.
Bonus action, second wind.
Good move.
All right. And I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
Superior dice don't get expended unless they take effect.
Right.
So, okay.
No.
No.
Well,
Oh,
he
never
succeeded.
mind,
He
don't worry.
succeeded.
Yeah, you do it at the time of the attack.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
After the attack lands.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
He stares you down, kind of just moves.
Oh, what a dick.
This is 12.
Can you move the
Oh,
to the opposite? Yeah.
fuck. All right.
Exactly.
4 and 8 is 12.
It is actually your turn. And as Agar, as you're looking, you see this wind kind of whipping you, and occasionally you get streaks of white. They kind of almost like snow, like from this wind tunnel. And as those streaks of white are passing by you, for a split second you see like a wolf, and then it goes past you.
Oh shit. Okay.
What was in your breakfast?
Hallucinogens.
All right. I'm gonna take a step back and take a jumping start to go this way. I have advantage on ability checks when I'm hasted, right?
Strength and
Specifically dex.
Strength and dex, right? Yep.
So this will be a straight roll
Or
Yeah.
is it just Dex?
because of the wind.
I think
Yep.
it's just
That was a
Oh,
haste fruit.
straight roll.
I think it's just Dex.
I'm checking now.
It's not even
That's
true.
going to be 8 and 12 is unnatural 20 to make it.
Advantage on dex
For
saves.
dex?
On dex saves,
Yeah.
Oh,
then
saves, not
then I
checks.
should do it at disadvantage. 6 and 8,
14.
14.
Is this a dex check?
No.
It's an ability check. It's a
It's
strength check.
athletics.
Well, it would be an
Athletics.
athletics check, which
Yeah.
is a strength check.
Okay.
So I don't have advantage on.
So you take a running lead, your firm feet pounding. You jump. There's fire coming underneath you. You got the lights, the shadow, the heat, and you land on the edge and you start to
Oh my
fall
God.
down. But then one hand comes up and you
Hell
pull
yeah.
yourself up. You're on the
Um,
ledge.
You're an action movie hero.
Yeah,
So
legitimately.
wait, that's what?
Action
You're an
movie
action
hero.
movie hero.
Yeah. So I took 10 back, 10 this way. That's 20. I made a leap.
Yeah.
So I have 30 left.
Yep.
I'm gonna take just the 5 here
Yeah.
and make another javelin attack.
How many javelins do you have?
I have 1 left.
Okay, last one. Go.
All right. Do I have advantage on attack rolls? No.
No.
Okay, that is 18 to hit.
Hits.
All right. Strength save to stay on the thing or get knocked off the platform.
Oh, you're expending
Yeah.
superiority. Okay.
Yep. I have 2 left.
He fails.
Ooh.
That is 9 and 5 is 14 points of damage.
How far back does it get pushed?
He gets pushed back 10 feet.
Dope.
I
Can you
believe.
put him in the fire, please?
Put him in the fire.
He on a failed save, you push the target 15 feet away from you.
15, even more.
So he,
Nice.
you hit him right in the chest
He's
with
in
the
the fire.
javelin, and he kind of doesn't expect it. He takes a step back, and then part of the platform crumbles and just disappears.
That's
and you
dope.
just see like a raging fire, like as you see hit. Hold on, I gotta roll some.
Hagar's banter is non-existent during this fight. He's just like so focused on everything that's happened
His
and what's
trademark
happening, and
banter.
like just wants to.
I hope for
fucking get
Gar's
rid of
sake
it.
he only has to fight one thing.
It is now this guy's turn.
He's technically fighting
Give me the
3
mini.
or 4.
He appears right behind you.
Oh shit!
Hopefully he can't push you.
We're not we don't have flanking rules, do we?
No, we don't. Or at least we
So
haven't
Hagar, you,
yet.
you see this figure fall into the fire. The flames rise up, and then a moment later, as you're breathing, you look into the fire, and for a split second in the fire kind of takes shape, and you see your father's face.
Oh shit.
Damn.
And then you turn around, and the earth elemental is standing right there.
DM throwing all this
Oh
shit at
fucking
him.
hell! This is not good.
That's a natural 1,
Oh,
and that's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Yeah, that's your AC right now.
Yeah, because I don't have my shield with me.
Right.
Like my
You
shield.
take 13 points of damage.
13 points.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Please. Oh wait, 13.
Yeah.
So it's only 10. Never mind.
Yeah. That's why I didn't know last time.
Yep.
You can hear Ackland. Hurry, Hagar! Hurry!
All right. I'm taking the warhammer. Or no. Okay. I'm taking my maul and expending my last superiority die to knock it prone. That is 8 plus 9 is 17 to hit.
Hits.
All right.
Ooh.
DC 16 strength save.
It's succeeds.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
succeeds.
I get to re-roll both of these. That is 10, 15, 17 points of damage on the first attack.
Woo.
So I take my maul, hit it, try to hit it in the knee to knock it down. It doesn't work. I'm going to go for it again. That is a 6 plus 8 is 14 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. All right, my last attack, my hasted attack.
Deflects your next attack.
16 plus 8
Hits.
hits. All right, that's my maul. That is 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Nice. He takes your blow.
Oh shit.
Comes around, and he's gonna take 2 slam attacks right at you.
Oh my god, I'm running out of time.
You're out of time.
That's an 18 and a 17.
Both.
Miss.
Only the 8. Neither one hit. Oh, 18 does hit.
18 hits.
Your
Is your
AC
haste?
is plus.
I am hasted. Never mind. It's
Yeah.
neither one of them hit.
Okay.
I'm going for other attacks. Natural 20.
Oh
Go ahead.
Okay, 5, 8. Wait, this is 8 times 2 is 16. 26 points of damage on the first one.
21.
Time is up. You got the
Finish
hit.
the damage. Finish the damage.
All right, and then that is 18 to hit.
Hits.
That is. I get to reroll that. That is 16 points of damage on the second one.
Nah!
Oh my god!
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Oh,
Okay,
what?
sorry.
That's crazy.
Right as time runs out, Ackland goes, Agar! No!
I knock it like on the knee. It doesn't go down. I hit it in the chest, and it just kind of like bounces back a little bit, but takes the last one. And then I just stomp my foot down, and I go, "You're fucking done!" And he just poofs, and all fucking flows into the fire.
So the giant earth
approve.
elemental just
very good, yeah.
just crumbles into a cloud of like dust and remnants and just disappears into the fire.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
And as he disappears into the fire, you're just kind of breathing hard. The wind dies down, the fire's still raging a little bit, and you just hear.
So glad.
Gavin.
I look up.
And Ackland is looking. Agar, well done.
Fucking hell.
Truly, the gods did have favor with you.
That's crazy.
And then after a moment, the earth elemental rises again,
What?
and you jump across.
Yeah, I'll take my running jump
You.
at advantage because the wind is with me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll.
Yeah.
But
Either was a 19.
the earth elemental comes back up, only partially formed, and he just holds out a giant hand.
I grasp the hand.
And as he gives you a very firm handshake, he just squeezes the hell out of you, and then as he lets go, there's a red gem in your hand.
Red gem.
And then he sort of dissolves into the stone. And as he dissolves into the stone, you see kind of like this topography rise up out of it, out of the stone. And you see these jagged mountaintops, almost like fangs.
Do I recognize the?
Give me nature or history.
If it's stone, well, it's not stone work. It might be history. 2.
You're not quite sure. You
What?
recognize this as a mountain range, but you're not entirely sure which.
That looks so familiar.
Then Ackland kind of makes his way down the steps.
That worked.
So Ackland walks down to you, looks at the red gem in your hand, says,
I look at him. I look at the gem. I look at him.
Consider it that you have Torn's ear, and you can call upon great times of distress.
So, I'm not good with the cryptic messages. Okay.
Should shit go south, you may summon an earth elemental.
Holy fuck!
I
Wait. Agar's really torn right now. It's, shit. Okay. Wow. Torn, huh?
in the form of an earth elemental.
Right. No, of course. I'm very confused.
What else?
Wait.
is new?
We're not quite done yet. And then the other dwarven cleric kind of steps down. She's got the chalice in her hand. She hands you the chalice to drink. It's very deep, dark colored liquid.
I sniff it. I just look at Ackland.
And he goes, Agar, you are honorable, formidable, and now indomitable. Drink up.
Cool.
I chug it all down.
That was really cool.
Oh my god!
And you just feel this energy kind of come through you and sort of meld with your, like, the essence of your being, your soul.
That's so cool!
Your muscles
It
kind
really
of
is.
bulge a little bit.
This is a Red Bull.
I smile really big, but then I just. But. Ackland,
I
just. Okay, so. We were in the Underdark. And we met Lolth. And she looked upon us with favor as well, and gave us gifts. And I've been feeling weird wielding a sword of Lolth. I left it behind because I thought it was a negative thing. Am I really worthy? Like, what, do the gods know that we went through that?
The gods are aware that you were but puppets in Loth's game. But
So we can't use those weapons anymore, or shouldn't.
there's no mistake that cannot be undone. There's nothing so desecrated that it cannot be consecrated.
Hey,
I like this guy.
what do you mean? Are you saying that?
Should shit go south, go north.
Is that the fangs of the earth?
Aye, it is.
Round 2.
Apparently you have purpose there.
Yes, actually. I'm looking for giants, and Gogak told me there were giants up north in the fangs of the earth.
Seems like a reasonable place to look.
Thank you.
Aye.
I don't know what to do now.
Sure your allies will want to hear this. Regale them.
Yeah, thing is, I kind of left them behind.
You what?
So
That's the correct reaction.
we kind of split. there was a issue in the party. Somebody who's favoured with Loth and some demon or something, and I got into a fight and I did some shit I shouldn't have done, and I thought I wasn't worthy to travel with them anymore. They all good people.
Well, at least Torn thinks you're worthy.
So do you think I should go back?
I think you strike me as the type that you're not a shitty craftsman. Remember, a good craftsman can undo their mistakes. Go, fix it.
I look at the stone, I pocket it. Alright, I'll do what I can.
Naga Kamara.
Mega Kamara. And I give him a dwarven hug.
You punch him?
No.
That's hello. Sorry.
I grab him, I clasp his forearm, and I pull him in for a hug.
He endures it.
I do think that I need to do something, but I'll know what I'll do. I got it. Thank you very much. And I run out, and I'm gonna do what I told you I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you make your way across town. During this time, you all are at the Boulder Barn Brawl. You have just discovered Agar's not gone. What are you all doing?
Is not gone?
Is gone.
Is gone.
Is now gone.
Is not
Yeah.
there. Is gone.
We were going to go
You said
to the
sending twice.
underhand to get your corpse to.
No, while we were. Wait, where did we go?
We were not decided. I think you said you need to leave right away.
I took care of it. I went and talked to people and they're gonna handle it.
Okay.
But supposedly, I don't know. I guess it's not your problem anyway, so.
Well, you know, we're traveling together, and if demons are like, oh, we need to kill Sebastian, then it probably would be inconvenient.
Let's just
for
try to
all
get
of
out of
us.
here as soon as we can, is all I'm saying.
I suppose that is fine.
Where are we going to go, Vin'Tell? We should
I
probably
mean,
go
I would like to
Vin'Tell.
go there.
That is in the
I
direction
don't
we
want to
need
go
to
there,
go.
but I probably should go there.
I don't really know how to get there from here, though.
North. That's the direction we need to go.
Right, but I kind of messed up the road there.
I mean,
We all did, sort of. The underhand has a way to get us through under the mountain range, I
Felix
believe.
had all the money.
I have money.
I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
How much am I gonna eat?
I don't know.
Like,
Felix said
more
that
than
he-
600?
Felix said that he gave 1,500 to
Eleanor?
Eleanor.
We can't go take her money.
No, I wasn't going to suggest that.
I didn't know you wouldn't do
It
that.
was a comparison for pricing.
Yeah, but that's for like
An explodey child.
Oh.
3 people?
It was 3
At
people.
least 3 people.
Yes,
We
it
are at
was-
least 3 people.
We are at least 3 people if we don't
We
find
would
a
be
guard.
4 people.
Arquillo. Arquillo, they probably will not count.
I walk over to
Have a
Arquillo.
drink.
No.
I walk over to Arquillo, put my hands on his shoulder. Arquillo,
Yeah.
you gotta take Agar's place, alright? So that means
I can't grow a beard.
that's alright. We'll work on that later.
I'll try.
The most,
Like if
the
you
most
built a door.
important thing
Yeah.
is that you have to be the toughest.
I am the toughest.
So
Done.
regardless, you have to survive,
Appropriate.
which means you have to do whatever it takes to survive, okay?
Yeah.
Right. And you're also taking Felix's place. Now remember when there was a fight,
Oh boy.
Felix was like in the back, like not getting hit. So you have to do both, survive the longest, and not get hit. That's your job
I
now.
have to protect Oni.
Right.
You can do that from behind me.
Use the crossbow,
Hand crossbow.
right? The
Or
crossbow.
the short bow, whichever you prefer.
We'll practice.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
I also have Riley and the shield.
He's got
so
this quizzical look on his face. His eyebrows kind of come together.
That is okay. I am also confused a little bit.
I message Oni. If all else fails, I can feign death on him, and there's only 3 of us.
At this
Good
point,
plan.
a barmaid just kind of like is putting down drinks and breakfast foods for you guys. And the barmaid sort of leans in to Riley. Dearest, we have a sick patron who's asking for some little help. getting over her sickness.
This is
Is she
dwarvish.
contagious?
I think she's hungover.
Oh. Where is?
Down the hall, third room on the left.
Is this in
Wait.
dwarvish?
Do you guys want to follow me?
Yeah, we're doing the buddy system.
Okay.
So does that mean we all have to go or just one?
At least one.
Okay.
I skip off.
I get up
as
to
they
follow.
figure out.
I'm going too.
Right.
Yep. So
You're
all
just
of us are
gonna stay
going.
No, I'm going.
Oh. Okay.
I don't eat breakfast.
I'm bringing my food.
Arquilla's little orange cobalt kind of like distinctly like pushes himself like to the front.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab him and put him on the side on my shoulder.
Okay, that works too.
Yes, it is good. And I'll continue eating. Giving him some.
Come on in.
I thought you were a woman.
I am.
I open the door.
Oh, that's rough.
That's how you know it's bad.
Yep.
You open the door and you all walk in. And there's just a dwarven woman sitting on her bed, just kind of looking at you guys.
Does she look fine?
She looks fine.
You lied. You're not a woman and you look fine.
Well, he said it's a woman.
Right? You're not
She
alone.
doesn't look like a woman. I didn't say I'd come alone.
Oh shit.
I requested for you to come along.
Well, you should have done a like more thorough job.
We have a buddy system, man.
Nonetheless,
What's this about?
this is about your artifacts.
You
I
piece of
cast
crap.
detect magic using a spell slot.
As you go to cast it, she puts up a hand. Are you sure you want to go there?
Who are
Let's
you?
talk first.
Who?
Who are you?
And as you say that, she says, I'm someone that has a very distinct advantage in this affair. And her form changes. She's a different dwarf. A different dwarf. An elf. She just keeps
Oh,
changing.
this is
I
the one
cast
from the
this
glowing
guy's self
stone.
to look like her when we first came in.
I get
I
it.
cast this guy itself to look like Riley.
Okay, I pull out the sword of Lolf.
I can also watch you without being seen. Without being unseen.
Without
gets
being
up-
seen, you mean?
Yes.
Walks towards you, disappears.
Like in the bathroom?
She appears right behind you, Sebastian. You can feel her hot breath on your ear. Something like that.
It's... Right.
I'm gonna hand my plate of food to Arquilla.
And then she disappears and then reappears
It's rock me all over again.
back
Yes, it
on the
is
bed
Very unpleasant.
again. Look,
I have an idea.
is it a good one?
Well, let's hear what she has to say first.
The war between demons and devils has spilled over into your realm.
Well, stop it.
As of right now, the devils have a distinct advantage, quite the upper hand on the situation.
That seems good.
I'm merely looking to restore the balance of things.
Well,
Are you? Is she?
And I can help you if you help me. Insight check.
so what information about that and Vin'Tell?
Natural one.
Natural one.
Sounds right.
She seems sincere.
Yeah, totally. I like her now.
Terrible.
Want to join her to the abyss?
She doesn't have enough arms.
Let's be clear. This will be my last attempt at negotiations. What I'm offering you all is a trade. Information in exchange for one of your artifacts. And to prove that my information is of value, I'll give you some information for free.
Oh, that is better plan than you had every other time.
An individual named Azaki is currently orchestrating a demonic incursion in the Batons.
What family is he aligned to?
He is not aligned to any family.
He's just a troublemaker.
Okay.
He is one of you mortals.
One of you mortals. That is interesting phrasing.
Immortals.
Wait, immortal or mortal? That
One
matters.
of you mortals.
Oh. You assume we're mortal.
Well, so far, I think a lot of us have died.
However, by the time you get there, the demonic incursion will be well underway. and she extends her hand like this. And as she extends her hand, you can see there's this small illusion of a topography of a city, kind of a city, and you see this small shanty town of tents and really like poorly made structures wrought in fire and flame and people running in chaos. And you just see little like hyena-like creatures running across, and then you see spiders running across, and then the vision kind of pulls up to the silhouette of a hyena-like creature sitting on like a throne of bodies.
So that is the small town outside of the Hobgoblin Path.
That is Opia's Junction,
That's the name.
and that'll soon to be the fate of the Batons.
Wait, that is the current state of Empire's Junction?
Yes,
Shit, we could have done something about that beforehand.
you certainly could have.
Yes.
We could have.
So what if your information then that you just provided, thank you. Who is this, what's his name? Azaki?
Nizaki.
Mizaki?
Azaki is leading the demonic incursion.
Yes, but what does he look like?
As far as I understand, he's a tiefling.
Tiefling. Okay, so probably related to Rainier.
And while the city of Batons is, well, for all intents and purposes, lost at this point,
Okay.
the city of Stone and Shadows is another story.
What city is that?
No, no. You see, that city is not that great. You don't want to touch that city because, like, it's not
What
worth
city?
I'm
it.
not touching
Really.
it.
What city is this?
Corventia.
Yeah, it's pretty much trash.
You need to go there.
If you want information about Gorvinthia, we'll make a trade. Remember, this is my last attempt at negotiations. You
Deal.
have 24
I
hours.
take Agar's sword.
Give it.
Yeah, we have no further need for it.
Shit.
Takes it in hand.
Does that satisfy the deal?
That is the sort of life stealing
She looks at
provided
it,
by
her
law.
eyes kind of get wide. This will do quite nicely.
What do we call you, by the way?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Does that satisfy the deal?
It does.
What's the information?
5 weeks. Expect a devilish onslaught on the city of Gorvinthia. It will come from above on blue and green wings of death. Protect the Temple of Convergence, for that is what they are after.
No. Wait. Come back. Where'd she go? Shit.
I don't know.
Flail arms.
Would you like to ask a question? Maybe it's just invisibility?
Hello?
How do you know
You
this?
said you can see us.
How does she know this? Why would she tell us this?
Do blue and green wings sound familiar to me? In this context.
This is a metaphor or turn of phrase.
Then never mind.
So it's whatever Oni wants to interpret that metaphor as.
Okay, so all I can think of then is that devils are going to attack Gorvinthia, which makes
Have you ever
sense.
heard of blue and green devils?
Blue and green devils. Have I heard of blue and green devils?
Does the color matter?
I think so.
Blue and green.
Green devils. Besides that guy.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Oof, terrible. 12.
I haven't really heard much about color mattering in like the different varieties of devils.
It's not something that is highlighted in the things I have seen.
So the Batons is where you guys came from, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that's where we.
Well,
I
before
mean,
I
like-
met you anyway.
Well,
We're not from there.
right.
Right, but you were doing stuff there.
Yes, we were there
And
previously.
and I guess there's gonna be a demon problem.
Yes.
But then in Gorvinthia there's a devil problem.
Yes, it is good advantage point for them to start fighting. If the Batons are here, Gorvinthia is like here, and there is water in between. Zans is right here, and if the person from Zans is bringing demon invasion, then it is likely they're aligned. So that means that this area is going to attack like so. either by sea or by land, because that is.
I think she said by above.
Well, Gorvintia is going to be attacked by above, by devils. But if they take over the area,
I'm not a military tactician.
that is okay. The
Well,
point
I mean,
is, it is very close.
We
It
have to
would
go
be the
by
front line.
the Batons in order to get to Gorvintia, right? We're going
Not
the same path we
necessarily.
did.
necessarily.
If you wanted to,
You would know the map well enough.
Okay,
It's they're both upwards,
like-
but you'd have to like veer off a little.
gotcha.
This.
Yes.
Is Corvintia. Us.
Oh, okay.
well, there is also
Yeah.
a big lake in between. Well, it's fine. Yes, it is not necessary. But it does sound like we're going to have to deal with a lot of gnolls and spiders.
About how long a travel time do I estimate it would take to get from here to Gorvintia?
It took
By foot?
3 days to get through the Pierce Ridge mountains. It took about 2.5 weeks to get to Baton. But if you hustle, you could cut that down some.
So like
Wait,
2 to 3 weeks to get from here to Gorvintia.
Correct.
isn't there someone back in Vin'Tell who can just like?
Teleport us.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Faneta is here. So we could ask her, but
Let's do that.
I mean, that is. That's
They have a stake in Demon Devil Wars too, right?
potentially.
I don't know, because now we have to admit we don't know where Felix is.
Well,
Why is that a problem?
we.
Well, they might want to deal with his problem, the problem of him on their own.
Oh, shit.
What? I thought
Well,
that
it just
was
occurred to
over.
me that we could have given the sword to Benicia if she was interested in studying it.
Now we can give her the information.
Oh, that's true.
What's
My point is,
Both.
I feel like the people of Vin'Tell weren't a big fan of Felix, and part of the reason they didn't just like do whatever horrible elf things to him they could think of was that we kind of vouched for him, and now we aren't around to vouch for him, and he's kind of gone rogue.
Felix
He's
is
not
not
going
a,
there.
either way. Felix is not a priority for the people of Intar.
What about Gar, y'all?
I'm not sure where he is. When I came back to life, they said come back, but he said he left, so I don't know if he went back or not.
That was kind of shitty giving away his sword.
He said to in the letter that he gave us. It said, "Give this sword to the lady for the information," and then we did that.
Oh. It did?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't say on stream, but
Cool.
Yes. So if he does come back, we can tell him that we respected his wishes.
But if we leave and then he comes back and then we're gone, then what?
Did you still have your magical "woo, I got my sword back" thing?
I do. I don't know that I had it attached to his sword at the time, though.
I thought it was yours and mine.
When I had my weapon bond active for loath gifts, it was for a guard sword and your staff.
Can't you just?
But
yeah, I think he's
since then, I have attached myself to my morning star instead of the sword.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
It
Swing
would
and a
have been
miss.
quite convenient, yes. It's a shame it did not occur to us before. But I am still attached to your staff, so...
Ah, shit, we should have given her that.
Well, no, because what if she goes to a different plane? I can't bring it back if that happens. And given that...
just pissed.
Is it she, he? It does not matter. It comes
Them?
back.
Zay?
No, it does not matter was what he thought. The
Right.
person said to call them, it does not matter. So that person...
Sure,
Huh?
sure.
Person is liberal.
All right, so regardless of that, what do we do now? We have information. We have 5 weeks to go warn the people of Gorvintia.
I mean, I can send easily, but we should probably go there.
Right, but I need to get information from there before it gets leveled.
Okay, so then...
Ask Fanetta. I think we should go to Fanetta.
Okay, let's do...
Also, I think we should find a Gar.
First, let's find the corpses from the other hand. Oh,
He
we can
already
do that
did that.
last. Oh, you already did that.
I'm
My
I'm
apologies.
trusting that the really reputable, shady characters I communicate with our taking care of it. And if not, let's just get out of here as soon as possible.
But then we have demons chasing us probably. Well,
Oh,
maybe not
me
probably.
specifically.
It does not matter.
That's also why we should find a Gar. Yeah, let's go find a Gar.
Okay.
Because they're still looking for him.
Where would the guard be? The guard would be
The clerics
the
or
guard.
left.
What about the guard's place?
Gogak.
Yeah.
You already spoke with Gogak.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Agar would be drinking. Let's go drink.
No.
Wait, remember yesterday we were talking to that one cleric dude and the
Aklin.
yeah, and the earth elemental gave him a high five or something. And,
Yes, I mentioned that earlier. That is
Oh.
why I said he might be with the clerics.
Yeah, why don't we listen to him? Let's do that.
Okay. I don't know if he remembers that, but sure. He said he was leaving, but that does not necessarily mean that he was leaving the city.
Yeah, well, that's the best shot we got, I guess.
I can just cast message as we walk.
To the clerics!
I'm going to cast message in random directions at a guard because I don't want to use sending anymore.
What's the range on message?
150 feet?
Yeah.
150?
I think it's 120.
Agar,
Regardless.
were you heading to the
120.
Boulder Barn Brawl after your encounter?
How dare you.
Regardless.
Agar's like in the middle of the city, just like doubting where to go because he's like, maybe I should go back to the Barn Brawl Wall, but it's been a while. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I'll be headed to the Boulder Barn Brawl.
Okay. So as you're heading that way, and as you're heading towards the clerics, you hear it ping in your mind.
I'm like running.
Riley's voice.
Gar!
Where are you?
Riley!
Whoa, I found them! Where are you?
I'm on my way to the Boulder Barn Brawl. What are you? I've got
Honor-
information. I need to tell you shit.
On our way to you, I guess. Hey! There he is. Is he there?
A giant lizard passes by, and as the giant lizard passes by, you guys see each other.
I run up, I grab her and hug her and lift her up. Oh, thank God you're still in the city.
I'm still kind of mad at you.
Yeah, we're trying to get out of the city.
Listen.
Do you still have a beard?
Make a perception check.
I'm looking. You're right in front of me.
Still, make a perception check.
I do still have a beard.
13.
Hold on.
Did something happen to your beard?
I'm using metagaming.
You can't
Yeah,
tell.
I'm genuinely interested in what's going on here.
You can't tell. I do still have a beard.
Okay, cool.
The two what? Oh my God!
Braids?
Braids that I have been undone,
Oh.
but that's all you can tell.
Yeah, that means nothing to me, so cool.
Just unkempt.
Sorry, he did this, and I was like, is he gonna shave his goddamn beard?
You left us.
I'm sorry. And
We gave your sword to the lady, or person, or guy, or creature, or...
shit.
Why shit? I saw it.
I thought about giving it to Venetia for studying as well.
Well, I left it for you all, but look,
You said it in
Aklin
the
told me
letter.
some shit. Get your staff
I
out.
pull out the letter. See, it says it.
Yes, no, get your staff out.
It's right here. It's
Okay,
always out.
do cleric shit to it.
Mm,
I just bop him on the head
I
with
don't
it.
think it works that way.
No, do like a blessing, like do a bless thing, bless it.
I cast guidance on a guard.
You want me to
No,
bless?
no, no,
You want me to use the staff or you want me to bless
No,
the
no,
staff?
I want you to bless the staff.
Oh, staff, I bless you in the name of Beatrice with the dragon head on top of the weird spider.
No, do it like the magic shit.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful, yes.
I don't have bless prepared.
I cast bless on the staff. I think I have to target a creature.
Yeah.
I cast it on Riley and Agar because he needs it.
Okay, I do it like for real.
What do you do?
I lay the staff down and I take out an origami dragon and I talk to the origami dragon and I'm just like, hey Beatrice, I don't know what's going on, but the guard says I need to bless my staff. I don't really know how to do that, but I assume if I talk to you and I pray, thank you. Help me.
I nudge Sebastian.
I don't know, really.
He is my favorite cleric.
A religion check.
What's going on?
Absolute favorite cleric, this one.
That's a 6. Yeah.
Are you proficient in it?
Yeah! +2, -1 to intelligence.
Oof.
Yeah, your stats are great,
Narrative
man.
reasons
Yeah.
for stats are a bad idea.
Mechanically, yes.
You reach out but you're having trouble.
I don't think she believes me right now.
Okay, you can do a thing.
What are you trying to say?
Look, I spoke to Ackland,
Yes.
and
Oh,
I
see,
wa-
he did go to the
I
clerics.
was gonna leave because I felt shitty about what I did, and
Yes, you should not have attacked Felix.
Agar pulls out of his pocket, out of his pouch, one of the braids that he cut off.
You cut your beard.
I don't understand.
Eventually, I want to get this to Felix.
Didn't you almost get yourself killed from...
You want to give your beard hair to why?
It is
It's-
strange.
Customary. It's not important.
Should I
it's
cut
very
off
important, but no.
from
Don't. No.
my hair?
No, I don't think that.
Do you
is
need Riley
necessary.
to cast Sending on Felix to let him know?
I can't do that right now.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, I can, but I think we should save her. You know.
Finish your story.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, listen. I put my braid back. I went to Ackland, and he spoke some stuff about Torin and all this stuff. And the point is that our weapons, even though they were Lolth's gifts, can be made good by blessing them.
Oh.
So,
Oh, that's gonna take a long time.
No. It's apparently something that you can do.
Like over time.
No. It's something like you can do. You just do.
I can just. Okay, sure.
That's all he said. That's all he told me.
Cool.
Are you sure, Agar?
Hey,
that does not
there's
sound
demons
right.
coming.
Did you drink something when you
And
were there?
devils.
No,
Devils
well,
and demons.
I did, but that's not.
Oh, okay.
That's neither.
That makes more sense, yes.
Yeah.
Point is, I'm back. Ackland
Welcome.
convinced me. Torin convinced me.
Wait, we couldn't convince you, but some random cleric can convince
Because
you?
I didn't.
He did not
feel
give us the
right.
chance to convince him.
Felt wrong staying with you after what I did.
What
and-
did you? Do we know that you poisoned
attacked
him?
Felix.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Felix
no.
told you
Oh,
already.
yes, he did, yes. Yeah.
Because that wasn't.
Why did you do that, by the way? That was not... I thought you went for the dagger and Sebastian was like, dagger means honesty, but also don't ask, don't tell.
No, I was getting the dagger out.
No, Oni,
I was
no.
getting-
And scene.
I was getting the dagger out of the way.
That never turns
I-
out well, Oni.
I was gonna go for
No, it does
the
not.
shard,
Oh,
for Fenrir's shard.
yes, glass.
But what Riley said was right. We can't
I didn't
just.
even poison the dude.
When did
No.
you even get that? You just been carrying that around the whole time?
No, I got it earlier when I went to go meet Gogak. I stopped by, picked up some poison because I didn't see a world where when he just disappears, I'm able to finish the job. So in preparation for it,
You got it specifically to poison Felix.
yes,
Before that point.
yes,
Well, then what did I do?
I decided against it based on Felix's
He was convinced otherwise talking to
by
Felix.
Felix. But when
and
you
then you
said that we
said
can't
evil.
just ignore it,
Yes.
I went back to my original plan because you were right. We can't just ignore somebody reaping souls and shit. That's not right. It's fucking evil.
Well,
We're gonna have to work on our implicature.
Communication is the key to a happy relationship.
Well, yeah, I see.
I agree with this. Yes, no implications or metaphors.
Right.
Clarity.
No more secrets about nothing.
It wasn't that you implied that we should kill him or anything. It just jogged my thoughts, and I.
It brought you back to the intention of killing Felix, which is probably not great, my friend.
He's reaping souls.
That is
every
also
2
not great.
weeks.
Can
Yes,
we not
that
do
is
this
pretty
right
terrible.
now? There's devils and demons coming. Or here. Or there.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
fought
really
them.
sure.
They are
No.
here, yes.
Like, yeah, let's walk.
What?
We
We gotta
are
find
trying to
Fanetta.
find
We
Fanetta.
gotta
We're going to
Gorventia,
Gorventia
like
whether you
now.
come or not.
That is
That's
correct.
that is it. I don't care where Felix is going. If you decide to go somewhere else, I don't really care. I'm going to Gorventia. I'm
I mean,
assuming
I kind of care.
the other people are going in the
I
same
also
general
care
direction.
a little, yes.
So where's the sword?
The creature has it.
It doesn't matter, creature.
Yes, that one.
It doesn't matter.
He...
It said. Anyway, we gotta find Fanetta.
The person or creature that charmed you, when I asked that thing, what we should call it, it said, it does not matter. So, from now on, I'm going to refer to this creature as it does not matter.
Okay.
That one has the sword. And now we know that Gorvintia is attacked or going to be attacked by devils, specifically to attack the Temple of Convergence that we need to protect.
Also, we're supposed to go there anyway.
God, I hate that I'm too late. Ah, fine. Fair
Hey,
enough.
just right. It doesn't matter. On your little list of people you gotta kill, and move
Let's
on.
go.
I should do that.
That is probably fine, yes.
It's not a bad idea.
So, do we know where Faneta is staying?
You know how to get a hold of her.
I would like to do that then.
Okay. You talk to one of the barmaids. They end up bringing a city guard, and the city guard says, "I'll send word and have her reach out."
Thank you. It is pressing matters. I feel so bad. They came over here to revive me, and now I'm already alive.
I don't
Should,
feel
should we tell them about what's going on in the forge?
The forge. What's going on in the forge? Oh yes, the gnolls and all that.
That's a good idea.
Is
Well, I don't know if it's a good idea.
it is an idea.
Well, I told
Good
Gogak.
lord, there's so much
You told
going
Gogak
on.
that
Well, I
there were
told Gogak-
demons in the
I told
Brunswick
Gogak
place.
there were things going on in the forge.
Isn't this related to the things going on in Gorvintia?
No, this is well, yes, it is.
I mean, more immediately pressing for the people of Vin'Tell is there's really freaky demon things sitting around underneath all their buildings.
that may be relevant. Yes.
So, Fanetta will come in a couple hours. You guys just gonna wait for her?
I suppose yes. We're
You
going
guys
to
send
chat it up.
No.
So
A couple hours go by, and Fanetta comes to the Boulder of Arm Brawl. This tall elven woman with orange hair with kind of black streaks in it that falls down in waves, and she moves with a very sort of regal self-confidence, and she moves up to your tables. I
Fanetta.
was summoned. Yes.
I'm gonna give her a hug.
She embraces you back.
Hello, friend.
Hello, Oni the Second. The Dragon Reborn.
Oh, I understand.
Right, yeah.
I was very confused. My father's name was not Oni.
I get it.
I don't think I
That's
had a
clever.
grandfather named Oni either, but
We'll work
I
on 'em.
understand now.
Hey,
That is good.
so there's a devil war coming to Gorvintia, and we need to get there like really fast. And we were wondering, not that you haven't done enough, because you have done a lot. If you could get us there fast. Also, there's demons under the city.
Excuse me?
She is not very good at divulging information, apparently.
There are demons under the city. This city.
I wasn't there.
Nor was I.
I cast Minor Illusion. There was a big, scary one look kind of like this.
And it's kind of the shape of a boar with a distended belly and small little
Ew.
cherub wings.
Yeah,
Those
the
wings
are
are
kinda funny.
useless.
Yeah, that thing ate a fucking person.
I actually don't know the wings are useless, but they are hilarious.
I don't know a lot about anatomy, but
That's here?
Yeah, it's under the forge.
Yeah.
Also, it wants mine and Agar's body, but we've kind of taken care of that.
It also ate a cleric.
a bad cleric.
When? How long ago? Did I not know sooner?
Yesterday?
Because he died.
Yesterday?
2 days
Oh,
ago?
it is
He
'cause I
died. That's why.
No, yesterday.
2 days ago, I
No,
think.
2 days ago. No, yesterday.
No, because... Oh, yes, you're right. I
Yeah,
was dead
yesterday.
yesterday. Oh, wow.
It was a rough day.
It's been a long day.
It's been
It's been a very long day.
Yes.
Right.
One day was 3 sessions.
The only way to get you to Gorventia that I could would be to fly you there.
What about...
But I cannot leave
Flint.
Vin'Tell knowing there's a demonic presence here right now.
That makes sense.
I have to go take care of this.
That makes a lot of sense.
I have to go.
Just so you are also aware, we were informed by...
She's like already like backing out the door.
I'll walk with her.
Okay.
We were informed that the Batons are going to be under attack by a demon within 5 days.
Wait, they what now?
Yes.
I don't think she said 5 days.
As you're talking, she sort of morphs into a tiger and just begins like
Oh,
Jeez.
man.
And also,
What do you want a demon?
Opire's Junction is already destroyed by gnolls and spiders, apparently. And this has to do with demons. And devils are on their way to Gorvintia.
this big giant feline face.
Also, there's a
kinda looks at you.
shapeshifter thing in Vin'Tell.
Good luck.
What?
It's interesting in Lolth's stuff.
Yes.
What are you you talking about?
And then it just dashes away.
The creature.
The
Bye,
person
Vanetta.
that we gave the sword to.
Yes.
Oh, you said Vin'Tell,
Yes.
Yes.
not Vin'Tar. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
Okay.
envisioning the old grandmas running around malls.
We're Vin'Tell walking.
Vanetta turns into this tiger and just disappears into the crowd.
Oh shit!
Well-
What
Okay.
about Venetia?
So wait, what's going on in the Batons?
It is going to be attacked by demons shortly.
But Gorvintia is also under attack.
Well,
It's
it will
going to be under
but in
attack.
a time frame we can do something about it.
Correct.
Well, maybe not do something about it, but at least go and
Warn
watch
people.
it.
What? No, we're not going to.
We have to go to Gorvintia.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't leave.
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually. I grab Onium, embrace him.
Oh,
I'm really fucking glad I didn't leave.
I give him a comforting.
Yeah, don't ever do that
Pat.
again, man.
I won't. I promise not to.
Okay, cool. Pinky swearsies.
Pinky swearsies.
Alright, awesome.
This means you
Okay.
can't break a promise.
Yeah, but you agreed verbally.
If I ever find poison on you again, I'm gonna slip it into your drink.
He'll be fine.
Why? He's got really high con.
Slip it into your veins.
It's really tough to.
When he
poison
gave
a
the
dwarf.
poison to Felix, he also drank from it first, apparently. So
I
he's
have
probably
powder.
not too worried about that.
I'll add,
But also, don't get poisoned for any of the party members
I-
anymore.
I won't.
Truly, that was not.
I know. I'm ashamed. I cut me fucking beard.
Yeah, Azrael was going to do that, and you were going to get yourself killed by fighting her.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
She's a fucking dirty drow. Fuck her.
Well, she's unpleasant, I agree.
All right. So we need
I
to get to
have-
the Batons and to Gorvintia.
No, we don't need
I
to
don't
go
think we
to
can do
Tibetans.
Either way, both of them are. We need to get through the mountain pass again, and both of them are north.
don't you know somebody in Batons? Why don't you send them a message?
They're not speaking to me at the moment. I also don't have a way to send a message right now.
Oh.
Oh, well, I only have 4th level spells left,
Great
so
timing.
maybe I should seize those right now.
I think that's a good idea.
Wait, you do? We slept.
I know, and I already sent 3 times.
Oh,
Twice to him!
She sent.
Honestly,
two
it's kind of
to
your
me.
fault.
It is. I accept that.
So we need to get out. On the other hand, there's a way to do it. It's going to cost us gold.
Right. This is my wheelhouse.
So,
This is your wheelhouse.
Talking
I-
to shady people.
A barmaid walks up to you, Sebastian, because I assume that you talk to Finetta and then sort of return to the Boulder Barn Brawl.
Sure.
Just continue jogging.
Where are we going? yeah,
she,
that's it.
she
fine.
just sort of slips you an envelope.
You weren't kidding.
It's
Is
from
it
your
love confession?
it's from your grandfather.
Oh,
Gavin.
sorry.
Um,
That was from shady people.
it just says, if you can see me tomorrow morning, I'll have something for you.
Ah, shit.
My grandfather wants me to meet with him tomorrow morning.
Why is he busy now?
I don't know. I think maybe as we go out and try to secure safe passage, I might check in. I imagine he probably is planning to leave himself, given that he tends to travel a bit. So
Okay. Well, the It Does Not Matter creature said that it was, I think, 5 weeks before Gorvintia was attacked, and it should take us roughly 2 to get there, maybe 3.
Would I know how long it would take us to get to Gorvintia?
Survival check.
Also, I could only get 4 people for the
10.
mushrooms today.
10.
okay.
4.
It's the very least 2 weeks, but you're not sure the upper end.
Okay.
You know the minimum is, you know it's more than 2 weeks.
And that's if we go fast,
Yes.
which we could get
Maybe-
horses
But-
after we pass the mountain pass.
I don't think we could. Opire's Junction is destroyed by gnolls and spiders.
We
Wait,
don't
then
really
what?
know where we're gonna come out on the other end of whatever the underhand are doing, so
That
we don't
is
have to worry
correct.
about Opire Junction.
Well,
It sucks for them, but like
but it is also inconvenient in the sense that we won't have horses. Or
Well, we don't
steeds of
know
some
that.
kind. That is true, I suppose.
my guess is the more money you got, the more things you get.
It takes 1 day to get to Vin'Tell. Do you think they have horses? Do we know if they have horses?
In the
Shady
tree?
Vale?
They had a couple horses and like steeds in the tree.
In the shade?
In the Shady
In the
Vale.
Vale.
But we
outside.
can't go through the pass. The hobgoblins will kill us
Right.
pretty instantly.
Maybe I could do something.
You?
Um,
What do you have in mind?
like what?
could message my mother.
You did it. What now?
You don't seem
don't
too
see how
pleased
that's gonna
about this. Yes, what is this situation here?
Well, I mean, people can teleport shit, right? So
Well,
She's kind of really important.
do you not like your mother?
yeah, I get
Oh.
that.
I haven't
can
talked
she
to her
help us travel?
in 8 years.
I got you beat.
Well, yeah.
No, that does not count. You never
That's
met your
not-
mother.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I did meet her. I just don't
I bet
remember.
your mom's like really cool though, and like really nice, and something probably happened that was out of her control. Unlike my mother, whose everything is in her control.
Is she the queen of Gorvintia?
No,
Oh.
she's not like that.
Is she also a holy person like
She's like, you know what Felix did?
Yes.
Like really badly at it. So like
Which
he
of
was a diplomat.
all of the
Diplomat.
Oh, ambassador. Yes.
Yeah, so
but
she's like that, but like the head diplomat.
Oh shit.
Do I
I mean, I was too
recognize?
You
this
already
person?
made a check for this.
That's
Oh, I already
every
did.
time I try.
It was like many sessions ago.
Yeah, you did a check.
Okay, never mind then.
and well,
The two of you.
if it is not possible, 8 years, you say? Does she like you?
I don't know.
So
She kind of sent me away. Well, I don't know if she sent me away. I was kind of sent away.
we've
Mm.
Can she help us get there?
I don't know. I mean, she can't. I don't think she knows magic.
here's
Who knows?
Well, then we'll just talk to her when we get there. Let's
Well,
focus.
but she knows people who know magic, and I could be like, hey, so if you get us here, I could tell you about this really bad thing that's going to happen that might save the city.
What's your reputation there? Like, do they trust you or?
Riley is the most trustworthy person.
I don't know. I was just a kid, dude. Jeez. Fucking 5th degree. Oh,
how old
God.
are you right now?
19.
Is she lying?
In
Are you
human
lying?
years.
I'm not lying. I mean, you can insight check me. Do it. I'm lying. No, I'm just kidding.
18.
It's honest.
It's honest.
It's an 18? You
No,
have plus
sorry.
10?
I have plus 7. My bad.
Okay, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not lying.
Okay. You are so young.
So
That's how old I am.
I'm old enough to be your grandfather.
You're
you are
19?
also
Your great
But
grandfather.
you're a half elf.
Right.
He's really young.
Yeah, you're really young.
I felt this
I'm
is
amazing.
going into a strange direction.
Okay, look. Here's
Focus.
what I think
Yes.
we can do.
Priorities.
We can carve our own way through the mountain pass.
Vetoed.
Mm,
Well, there's
we sort of did that when we ran
I've
away.
got a personal business there. There's an ogre that was sighted.
Can he get us through?
We could
No, I
ride the ogre.
I need to kill
That
it.
is
He could
trolls.
throw us.
I need to kill the ogre.
Wait,
What'd he do to you?
I feel
I've-
like we have bigger problems.
Yes, but
It's hard to
this
figure
may
out.
be very, very helpful in the long run. Apparently, the ogre has some gauntlets that I'm on the search for. Trust me, it's worth it.
For you?
No.
Is this Marco talking or Gar talking?
Agar, for all of us.
Sure, you give me the gauntlets, we'll do it.
If
I'm not sure that it's. What are these gauntlets?
in my family,
Okay.
there's a legend.
The Fernfoot family legend.
Right. We're descended from Toraldur Stonefoot.
Different last name.
And, well, there's many
Feet.
legacies
Lots of feet.
that's gone through that. You know,
Okay.
Iron Toe, Firmfoot, Strong Heel, so forth.
Iron toe is stronger than stone.
Anyway, there's a weapon of legend
Yes.
that,
Gauntlets.
if this is correct,
Wait, so it's just a legend?
well,
Because these demons are real.
no, there's evidence that it's true. And
could have
if
been
I
lied
get
to.
this item and a number of other items, I may have a great weapon that was wielded
So
by
it is-
Toraldur that he used to fight off giants and ogres and stuff.
Cool.
So, like,
But
put
So-
a pin in that.
here's the thing, wait.
But we still need
If
to go
we
north.
carve our way through the mountains, we can stop at Opara's Junction, get information.
destroyed.
We can get
is
information.
destroyed.
instantly,
Overrun by demons.
Yes, no
Or
one
devils?
is
I'm not
alive.
sure.
But we can collect intel there, maybe.
Oh, you mean like detective work? Evidence.
Well, we can find out some information there, and that might prove useful in Gorvintia. You already got rid of the sword and got that information, right? So, this may be helpful.
You think the goblins are distracted? The hobgoblins?
No.
Because Opira's Junction was attacked, so like they're right there.
They're probably just in their lab.
Well, Open
They're going
Junction
north.
is owned by the golems.
Right.
Well,
So maybe
No,
they're
it
like
is.
dealing with that shit, and we can just do
okay,
right through.
let's assume that is the case, yes?
Sorry.
If so, then hold on. I'll call out to any dwarf that speaks Elvish. Where can we get information, news about Opira's Junction and the hobgoblins that run the path?
Read this guy's people.
There's a dwarf that just kind of ambles his way up to you.
I speak Dwarvish.
I'm asking in Elvish.
He's responding in Elvish.
Yeah.
Best place to get news about the hobgoblins is from the hobgoblins.
Where can we find some hobgoblins here?
Where is it?
Entrance to the Pierced Ridge.
Okay, but what would be the second best within Vin'Tell?
City guards.
City guards. Thank you. Okay, so we'll Maga Kamara. So we'll ask some city guards
Well,
questions.
Gogak may be the best bet.
He's probably busy, but sure, let's ask him.
I don't think he wants to see us anymore.
Why not?
No, we
He's
gave him
super
great
helpful.
information.
What did we do to him? Did we
didn't
do
do
something to him?
No,
I think he told you to get. Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, good exposure.
Oh.
We tend to wear
He
out our
told me
welcome.
to leave?
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Let's not involve him. He's got enough to worry about.
so
Because I'm sure Finette is going to go tell him.
no,
they have
she's
big
on her way to
Well, I
Vin'Tell.
already told him all that.
More importantly, the conversation needs to be about how to get from here to there. So, we need to find if the hobgoblins are decimated by gnolls and spiders, then we can go through the path, not a problem.
Wait. That doesn't follow. If they're decimated by gnolls and spiders, then we likely will also
The
be
gnolls and
decimated
spiders
by
are
gnolls
going
and
north
spiders.
to the Batons, so they will not remain in the
Apparently,
path.
they have no business there. It's movements.
Precisely. So they attacked Opira's Junction. If they attack the path, then they go north to the Batons. But that does not make sense to me. It makes more sense to me that they would have attacked Opira's Junction because that is around the area where we heard about the gnolls, and then they go directly to the Batons. It does not make sense they would go south and then north. Now, it is possible that the hobgoblins have moved most of their defenses north, but that still leaves some to the south because they would not leave it unguarded. In which case, we are going to be spotted and then murdered.
Unless they have nothing to do there. They
That
have
does
no
not make
interest
any
there.
sense. They would have to stay.
Why?
That's where they
Because
live.
strategically, it is stupid to leave an entire half of your region unmanned. And the hobgoblins are very military people. They would not do that.
Also, like, the only thing I know about militaries is you protect the place between the mountains.
The hobgoblins, yes, but if the hobgoblins have been overrun, the spiders and gnolls have
Yes,
no
they would
business
have to
there.
be
They have
dead
no
then.
interest.
That's fine, but we'll find out after we talk to the city guards. The point is, if they are all dead, then we go through the path. If they are not, then we can maybe carve our way through the mountains, which seems possible given that when we ran away from the hobgoblins, that is sort of what we did. Second, if that is not an option and the Underhand has a good deal for us, given that we don't all have a lot of money, we may be able to go with the Underhand. But the point is we now have at least 2 ways to get through. If both of those fail, send to your mother. I'm very sorry. Do we agree?
Yep.
Wait, what are the 2 options? Underhand and what else?
Carve our way
Martins.
through the north.
Mountains?
Oh, yeah, fair
Yes.
enough.
To mountains.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yes, okay, very good. Follow me. I'll make my way to Gogak.
Oh shit, we're going to him.
Yes.
You guys make your way to Gogak.
Who's dealing with demons?
Along the way in Elvish, I'll just talk to the guards or at the guards. Can you tell me about the hobgoblins? Until if somebody says yes, great. Otherwise, I'm going to Gogak.
Okay. You're generally met with a lack of information. They just don't seem to know.
Okay.
The local guards are concerned with the local matters,
Right.
and like there's a fire at the Krodak estate, and there's whispers and rumors of mind flares in Duragar, and possibly demons.
All
and
of
so,
those things are accurate.
So their attention is not on
Not
what's
fire.
happening outside of Vin'Tell. So you go to Gogak, though, you might be able to find information there.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way to Gogak, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Good.
Okay?
Hope you're enjoying Legends Die Live. We had to sneak off for a quick break. Now let's get back to the action.
So
What?
you guys make your
Does it
way
work?
to Gogak to
Yes.
figure out what's going on with the hobgoblins.
Yes, please.
And after a brief discussion with Gogak, he lets you know that the entrance to the Pierce Ridge Mountains is still being manned, but it's manned by fewer people, as the hobgoblins do seem to be distracted by something that's happening up north. And so you guys are he's just sitting there kind of, after he unloads this information on you, he's just kind of tapping his finger.
Hey, where's that ogre thing?
There's an ogre in the eastern ridges,
I'm assuming that's the same ogre we're talking about.
Yeah.
likely. Shimmery gauntlets.
Are you mad?
That's the one.
Preoccupied would be.
Well, there's a lot going on right now.
It's been a hell of a day, and it just keeps getting better.
Well, then you should be happy.
Okay, thank you for the information, Gogak. It was nice to see you. I'm sorry these things are bad.
Wait,
Next time we won't tell you. Just kidding.
is
I'm kidding! Haha! Jokes are funny. Make you feel better. Okay, bye.
do you have any means of transportation? Do you have goats?
Goats?
Goats!
Not goats, war goats.
That
Rams.
The hell's a war goat?
We got giant lizards.
Ooh!
that
guys
you
don't
can
use goats?
spare.
Rams.
We use goats in Lemuria.
Rams, goats, same thing.
Hey, thank you. We could get some lizards. Hey, we don't need to
We can do lizards.
Guys, I just want to revisit the idea of a war goat.
Oh no, after we leave Gogak.
It's a goat with a steel toe.
Still up.
Dear God.
The Great Dwarven Army.
I
season.
am Iron Goat.
They're great. Look, they're great for trekking across mountaintops and such.
It's gonna be our first.
Then that would have been ideal for your plan. It makes a lot more sense. You should have led with the war goat.
But we may not have war
Everyone
goats.
would have been
He
on board.
has,
That's why I'm bringing it up now.
lizards.
It's not an option. Now
I'm
we,
assuming we've left this poor man
No.
alone. No, this is
No,
all in
we're
front of
we're
him?
look,
Oh
we're,
my god.
we're trying to.
He's
have-
just shaking his head, and he's looking at his just like empty
Flask.
thing of alcohol, just an empty bottle, and just like staring into the bottom of it as if he could wish more spirits into it.
I reached for my flask. I never mind. I gotta clean that out.
Do you have spare lizards you can purchase?
Spare lizards.
To purchase.
Spare lizards for a city under attack by mind flayers, Duragar, some
Gnolls,
sort of
minotaurs.
Undead minotaurs.
Undead
actually.
minotaurs.
Yes.
by a list of just aberrations that keeps getting worse and worse the farther you go down. Do I have spare? Do you want to think that question over again?
I'll pay. We can pay. We
I
need
don't think that word means
four.
I actually said for purchase, yes, but it does not seem, I think, by his tone that we are.
Okay.
Hey, you're getting better.
Yes, I thought so.
I mean, I don't think the lizards are super
Look,
fast.
I would love to help you,
Us.
but we're not in a good place. Anything we give you is one less thing to arm ourselves. So at best, we could trade.
I mean, didn't the guard just give you a bunch of stuff?
That was already the
Well,
city's
that
property.
wasn't really mine to begin
Yeah,
with.
that's a good point.
I mean, was it the city property?
Well, it belonged to a dead man, so
Once you die,
most
things
of the
become city
purchasing
property.
in the Stone's Glow was done by us.
that makes sense. Okay, well, is there anything we can do for you right now?
Kill everything.
We've done a lot of that.
Then get out, because y'all seem to be bad luck.
Okay, one more thing.
He's not wrong.
In
No,
the
he
Stone's
is right
Glow,
about
in
that.
the bottom,
Maybe it was just
on the
feelings,
right,
though.
there's a room full of scrolls that might come in useful. I didn't grab those because I didn't know what to do with them, but they have to be magical, I guess.
I'm sure that
They are.
So
A
just so
lot
you know,
of them are
go
incomplete.
and get
Though.
that
You
shit.
need.
Well, we've got people on our way there already.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Did you check the forge?
Well, we've sent a search party there. They should be getting there anytime now.
No, that's a bad idea. They're gonna die.
Excuse me?
There's.
No, I warned you. There's a beast in there.
But how bad?
No, bad, fucking bad.
Minor illusion. This bad. Look at the little wings.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah,
I know.
and it's huge.
And it can talk.
It's giant.
This is devolved.
Please wake up. Please wake up.
Look, all right,
Who are you talking to?
Hit me.
we're on our way.
I hit him.
He just takes it.
Did that help you?
Gives me something else to think about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think we
Time
should
to go.
depart.
Good
Trying
luck.
to do that.
If you need us,
A week ago, everything was normal.
no, it wasn't. You just were ignorant.
Yeah. Welcome to my
Oh
life.
my god.
Get out.
Okay,
I put my arm on it. I'm like, let's get out.
I leave.
Good luck, Mega Kamada.
Good luck.
She slams the door.
That was
So-
well. See, the hobgoblins are still at the pass. We cannot go through.
How many cities have
Well-
you guys visited that are
Only a little
okay now that you've left?
All of them,
No, I mean,
bit. I mean,
except Opire's Junction. If you count that as a
Batons wasn't
city.
really our fault. Opera's Junction wasn't our fault.
That had
Also, the
nothing to do
Batons
with
were
it.
fine when we left.
But
then-
Vin'Tell
there's,
is
you know, like,
better.
when there's a selection effect and confounding factors, and like, we haven't been to a bunch of cities and we don't know how they're faring, so we should really check in on the cities that we haven't been to before we assume that it's our fault that these cities are fucked up.
Also, we know that one is going to be damaged, and we're
That's
going
like the
there.
only time I pay attention in science class.
Also, they were all fine. The Atoji did not like us, but the rest were. No, the Yintor also did not like us, but the rest were fine. And that is.
Okay,
the minority.
I will rephrase the question. How
Okay.
many cities or towns or tiny villages or shacks have you
Uh-huh.
visited where at the time you left, people A, were all alive, and B, also didn't hate you?
Like half.
3 times.
Aura, we left like way better than we came there.
Right.
And then they named
You
a
mean
city after
Right,
us.
it
Town.
wasn't even a
Town.
town before then, so I
Well,
guess we'll count it.
It was sort
How?
of nameless. Though.
Vin'Tell is better now because of us.
True.
Well,
Just
arguably.
Melandris.
Vin'Tell has been warned about all this shit.
Yes, but they don't like
So-
us very much now.
The
Gogak does,
Underdark.
Well, I think Gogak is just a little tired. It's not really
Neutral?
about us. It's about the situation.
Look,
but- Mhm.
Right.
we're not that bad.
So
Okay.
we're walking towards the Underhand right now.
Towards the
Where is
bakery.
the underhand?
The bakery.
The bakery, right?
we're going to the bakery.
Maybe we should find another avenue.
Candlestick maker.
Oh,
Fine, we'll go to the bakery. It's
So you
whatever
guys
you
make
want.
your way across town to the Eclair Lair.
Right.
Wait,
Yes.
I
Don't
love
they
the
hate
name
us?
so much, man.
Yeah, I will attempt to do the talking.
I asked for a mouthful, like you guys did. It
Oh,
did not
shit.
go well. He said leave.
Right.
Oh, did Narion respond to my letter? How much I can tell them?
You don't have sending bag.
I do.
You left it behind.
No, I left the bag of holding.
Oh, I apologize.
guys, I just
Misunderstanding.
realized Sebastian's the face of the group now.
He responded with, "We trust you. The less they know, the better for now. But the trust may, that circle of trust may grow to include them in the future."
Sounds good. Thank you.
I'm gonna cast disguise self to look like a different looking elf.
Okay. Easy enough. Okay.
Alright.
You walk into the Eclair Lair.
I would also like to make myself look like a tiefling.
Cling, 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 cling.
Hello.
There's a dwarf behind the counter. Hi, Dwarven, you speaking Dwarvish?
I can't.
I'll translate.
I don't want you in here.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's going in alone.
Do you want me to translate?
They didn't see you.
I
did
don't
they?
think they did see Riley.
Well,
yeah.
they didn't interact with her much.
Yeah.
I can translate.
Sure. Okay.
Hi, Maga Kamara. What can I do for you? We got a dragon claw. We've got a stuffed filled bullet. We've got
Filled.
little goblin munchkins, freshly
Is he
glazed.
speaking Dwarvish?
Yes. And he's pointing to different.
He's pointing at
pastries.
desserts. What is he saying?
He's saying that you shouldn't eat these because they're poisoned. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
He's offering you delicious things.
Tell him I want 2 of the things that look like hands and a mouthful.
He said he wants a mouth. What was that?
Mouthful.
He said he wants a mouthful of hands.
I look at him.
His brows furrow.
I'm just the translator.
puts out 2 dragon claws. I'll get some more from the back. And then he disappears behind back.
He said he needs more, even though there are 2 right there. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, well, hopefully he's figured out what I actually mean.
What do you actually mean?
We need to talk to his boss.
You
I
hear
assume it's his boss. I don't know who it is.
the door kind of swings open, and you're like,
All right, let's go. I prefer to keep the conversation in English. Elvish, if we can.
yep. You guys enter, and
I
the
don't want to
doors
speak Elvish, though.
the doors
I don't
swing shut. As soon as they swing shut, both of you are like hands on your collars, and like they push you up against the wall. What the fuck is this all about?
Whoa,
What
hey,
what language
hey.
is he speaking?
Dwarvish.
Look, I don't speak dwarf. I speak common.
Hey, we need to go to my hometown because stuff really bad's gonna happen there. You just need transportation and passage and stuff, you know?
To break his disguise.
Why would it?
Because physical contact.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
This guy self doesn't stand up.
Shit.
I never said to change my clothing though.
Yeah, but the wording of the spell is that any physical interaction reveals it to
Okay,
be
fine.
an illusion.
Okay, sure.
You.
You come in here asking for the underhand, using the network's password, disguised outlanders. Get out.
Wait.
Hey.
Wait.
This is
I
what
pull
we're
out.
trying
I
to
pull out 50 gold. Money? We talk? Money talks? I hear?
You're gonna need a lot more.
I pull out 50 gold.
Kind of, they softened a bit. Where
did
did
not
you
try
hear to ask about a mouthful?
Where did you hear to ask about a mouthful?
I pull out the pendant from what I guess I don't know what it actually is, but I assume is the network.
He reaches for it.
Ah, hang on.
Where did you get that?
Where'd you get that? What language is he speaking? Still Dwarvish? Okay, where'd you get that?
Tell him a friend who's passed away gave it to me.
We had a friend that died recently and they gave him that thing.
Deception check.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Not him?
That's you. You're translating.
That's
Does Riley know it's a lie?
Is
though?
it advantage?
Disadvantage, if anything. A natural 1.
No, it's a nat 20. What do you
It's a
mean?
natural 2. Deception? 4?
Insight.
Do it. Natural 1. Yep.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's an 11.
Oh,
It's true. Riley doesn't know that it is a lie.
Yeah, that's so what do I can I roll persuasion? Because then it's a 6.
I mean,
Not much better.
7.
I guess Riley
nope,
would
it's
know
not.
that
I'm not even proficient in that.
nobody handed it to him.
Oh no.
Puts his hand out for the pen.
I put more gold in it.
Just puts it on the countertop.
Do you speak Elvish?
He says a little.
I think I got it from here. Well, maybe.
Thank you, Riley.
What do you need it for? I was told this would help me gain safe passage out of this town.
Also a
Yeah,
lie.
off this dead guy.
It's also a lie.
Your dead friend.
It was in a will.
From who? Give me a name.
Ballard.
Deception check.
Oh god.
It's good.
28.
Jesus!
Yay!
Thank God.
You can be the face.
Could be. And except that every time he's done something.
Yeah.
This guy. No, that's not true.
High deception, low wisdom. the good
So,
combo.
let me get
Yep.
this clear. You've been in town for a handful of days. You met with Ballard, who was missing. But Ballard was kind enough to know someone that just came into town to put him in your will.
I didn't.
That's what you're telling
I
me.
didn't meet with Ballard. I didn't know he was missing.
So but
if
you
I
were
knew
in
he
his
was,
will?
if I knew he was gone, I wouldn't be here.
So then when did you meet him?
A long time ago.
So you've been here before.
Mention your grandfather.
No, I'm from Gorvinthia. I'm trying to get back to Gorvinthia. Look,
don't know what this thing is. If you want it and it gets us out of here,
Yes,
you can
I
have
want it.
Sure. But I want some sort of guarantee that we can get out of here.
There's stairs leading up to the surface. Use those.
We were told that your organization could help us gain safe passage through the Pierced Ridge Mountains.
By Ballard.
No, not by Ballard.
By who?
What was it? Eleanor told us?
Are you here? Are you in
No,
the
I'm outside.
We're both outside.
Yeah.
It is all in Elvish. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that you know. Well,
I pull out the other pendant I have, the Thief Lance pendant from those thief guys. Let's say the people are looking for me and I would like to leave.
Let's just say you don't quite understand what you're wrapping yourselves into.
Oh, I totally believe that.
consistent.
What are you looking for? A way out?
Right. We need to leave to head toward Vin'Tell. We cannot get through. The hobgoblins are not letting anyone through. I don't know another way out. We were told that your organization may be able to help.
No, not our organization. The Underhand.
Okay, well, where can we find them?
They will find you.
Damn it.
Where should I send them? Because you guys are getting no more information about our network of individuals.
Okay. I guess tell them to meet us at the Boulder Bar and Brawl.
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon.
They'll find us.
Find us.
They will find you. Get out.
Okay.
These are really good.
You overpaid.
I overpaid by like 109 gold.
Yeah.
Did you leave the gold behind?
Are they gonna give it to me?
It's just on the counter. Get out faster.
I get my gold back.
Do you take it?
I leave 10. I leave 1 platinum behind.
Okay. You guys leave. Do you go? What do you do? What happens next?
So, what happened?
I go back to being a dragonborn.
Well,
How'd it go?
you were there.
I didn't know what the hell you were saying, dude.
Oh, right, you don't speak Elvish.
What are you going to translate?
So apparently,
When you switch languages on me, like,
that guy's not a member of the Underhand,
Oh.
and he wanted the pendant thing I got from Ballard's place.
You got a what from where though?
A I guess a pin, not a pendant. A pin from Ballard's place.
I thought you were supposed to be like the expert on shadiness.
What kind of...
You know, you're not that shady, frankly.
Wait, he took the pin.
Right.
And what did this look like?
Like a bunch of hexagons all like, oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, fair enough. That's weird.
So, are they going to give us passage?
Why do you look like that?
Why
Why does he look like that?
He always looks like that.
Wait, did I actually give it to him? He
His
didn't
eyes
give me
are all-
anything.
You just took it.
He took it.
Oh. Well, I guess if I had known that, I probably would have did a contested dex thing to not let him take it, but whatever. I misunderstood.
I don't
Take
think
what?
you want to do that.
To take what?
The pen.
The pendant. I didn't realize he
light
took it from me.
pendant
I
or
thought I
another?
gave it to him with an understanding of an exchange, and apparently that's not what happened, so I misunderstood. I misread the room.
I
which
thought
happens
that.
a
No,
lot.
I read it like that.
Okay.
That was my
Yeah, I would not have given it to him just because he wanted it.
I don't think you had a choice.
I mean, he had a choice, but Agar. Scroll appears in your bag of sending.
Oh.
Read it.
It's from Sign Narayan.
Yeah.
It says, your membership in the network is under question.
What? All right, back. What happened?
You put it in the bag.
Yeah.
We were told the Underhand will find us at the Boulder Bar and Brawl. Can't get away from that freaking place.
How does he even know?
It's a great place,
He doesn't.
honestly.
He's like making the biggest leaps and assumptions possible.
I like that.
I
place.
never said network.
That's true.
Yeah, you did.
No, the other guy said network.
Well,
He
the
said
guy
you use
a
the
network of stuff.
He said you use the network's password to speak with us.
Do they know that we're affiliated with the GAR?
He knows I am with him because he broke my minor illusion.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of minor illusion. And I forgot they can touch me.
Disguise self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. So the
When
other
a
hand
tangled
will
web
find
we weave.
I'm gonna kill you.
A couple minutes pass. and you
Round
get-
Round 2, yeah.
You get
Such a
another
turnaround.
note about your friends know more than they should, and they're sticking their nose in places where it doesn't belong.
What the fuck did you do?
What did I do? I asked for a mouthful,
What just happened?
just like the last time.
And that didn't go too fucking well last time, did it?
Why are you
Right.
suddenly mad?
But it goes better this time because we have a meeting with the Underhand. Mission accomplished.
That
Yes, this is what we intended to do. What happened? Why are you all mad now? You were fine with it
I
moments
told
ago.
you that I'm in that pin.
Yes.
Fuck.
What pin? How does he know about the pin?
Human
Just
illusion.
minor illusion
Yeah,
pin.
I showed it.
That pin. Lot of Abbott and Costello moments here.
That was
God.
even my suggestion.
Fucking hell. Alright, listen. From now on,
Yes.
make no mention, no talk, no nothing about the network unless I'm involved.
What
What
is
the
the
hell
network?
is a network?
Shit. The pin that you have is part of this secret society that
Oh.
I am involved in right now.
The pin that
You're
you
not
lost.
supposed to know about this shit. Apparently, you pulled this pin out, and the word got back to Narayan immediately, and now my membership is in question. All the benefits that we could get from, like, things like the Underhand are now going to be revoked if we keep fucking up. So from now on, don't pretend like you're part of this shit.
I didn't pretend
Don't
like I'm
steal-
part of it.
You wanna know what's really funny?
What?
Yes.
He was kind of right, because you just told us about the network.
Well, I do it so you will stop fucking doing shit
Well,
like
I
this.
don't understand why you're accusing Riley and me.
Yeah, but if you had told us before, I would have never done any of the things I
Well,
did.
you're not supposed to know about this shit, but you just made leaps and bounds of assumptions. You got that, I don't know how, from Ballard, and now shit's going south.
Okay. Not taken.
I write back, it will be taken care of.
Disappears. Actually,
Felix
I'm pretty sure I said your bag of sending only works once a day.
I don't recall.
I'll say it works for now, but we might revise that.
Okay.
It works for now.
So we're meeting with the Underhand.
Specifically, they're meeting with us.
They will find us. Was the
I don't know, they
language
started
that
speaking
was
Elvish,
shared.
and then I stopped paying attention.
That makes sense. You don't speak Elvish. Okay.
God fucking hell.
So, you want to go meet with Gavin?
Huh?
I guess we can
His
check him out.
grandfather.
Oh, yeah. They're really having Costello at this point.
I mean, he said to meet him in the morning, but I figure we can do it earlier because I don't know when we'll be leaving, so we can go see if he's there.
Well,
Well,
why
he's-
in the morning?
I don't know. Is what he said. But
Then we should not see him.
I think we should just prepare for the journey out tomorrow.
So get
Like,
supplies.
Like today, get supplies, get shit that we need to, and
But we don't know
tomorrow
how
morning,
much it's going to cost to get the Underhand to get us through.
well, we'll figure that out once we get there, once we meet them.
yeah, we don't even know we're leaving tomorrow.
That is true. And we don't know when they're going to meet us.
Maybe one of, like, us. Well,
How much gold do we all have? I have, I think, 90?
I have 608.
1190.
I have 67 gold pieces.
1190?
Aye.
Okay, then I think we should be fine.
He's paying.
Well, excuse me?
If he can
You
afford
are
it.
excused.
I just lost a really powerful weapon, and none
You
of the
gave
shit
it
that I
away.
have is magical. I need to go
I
to
would
the
like
Stone's
to
Edge.
just
Wait, you just showed us a big red stone.
a
Yes.
point of order that
Also-
you left the weapon behind for us to give to.
I know, but
Your
things have
warhammer
changed
is
since then.
magical.
Well, we didn't know that.
I know, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that that money needs to be more put to our survival.
The Warhammer
That's
is
what
You
I
magical.
use the word we an hour, but I think sometimes you mean a gar.
That is true.
When I fight, it's to fight for you all and for your survival as well as mine. It goes both ways.
So the gold...
It behooves me, it behooves you that we all have...
But the gold that we acquire collectively then...
Yeah, but this isn't gold collected.
Who is holding the collective gold?
We don't really have party funds.
Then all gold is collective gold.
That's not how that works.
That's how
seems
we
like it
works.
makes sense
That's
to me.
never
You
been
either
the
get
case.
we or
That's
not we.
That's never been the case.
Well-
we need to establish how we're going to do that, and we can do that
Later.
indeed, and we'll figure it out in details.
We
later.
need to get out of here.
right. I
Paying
agree.
for this is part of it, so we need to figure it out now.
Yeah, you want to help the group. Let's get out of here.
Exactly right.
All right. No, absolutely. But we need to get supplies.
You need gold, I have no problem giving gold. If you need gold, I will give you what I have. But if you have the most gold, and this costs the most amount of money, then you have to pay for it. It is that simple. Do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
Then we are done.
Entirely.
Moving on. To Gavin.
Oh, he's annoying. He said to meet him tomorrow morning.
We don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a crap what he said.
It's fine. You guys make your way across town. You find Gavin at the bottom grotto behind the waterfall. There.
There's so much happening.
He's in between playing his lute. He's just having a small drink in the corner. You go up to him. Ah, grandson.
Where are you? Yes, grandfather.
I'm lost.
You're here early.
I actually am lost.
Right. We're hoping to get out of here soon. I know you said to come meet in the morning, but I think we're going to try to head north towards Vin'Tell as soon as we can. So I wanted to make sure I had time to meet with you,
But
so we weren't rushed.
before the day is over.
Well, I don't know whether. Hopefully not before the day's over. Hopefully in the morning or sometime midday tomorrow. But
Well, I've heard about your ally. He looks at you.
Hello.
I kind of a bit wide-eyed.
What is happening?
I've heard about the tale of the.
We met.
I heard that you've been reborn.
I revived actually.
I suspected that your time was coming to a close here, so I pulled some strings, and I was hoping to get you a magical scroll that I thought might be of use for you, but I won't receive it until tomorrow morning.
all right. Well,
If you can wait, it will be yours tomorrow morning.
I mean, certainly. I feel bad because your generosity is overwhelming, but I don't have to.
It's not generosity. It's family. And he puts a hand on his shoulder.
Hallmark moment.
That's beautiful.
You have your notes from your mother.
Right.
Continue. Dig into them. Perhaps you will find something that me and your mother have not. Your grandmother.
Right. I will send grandmother a letter every week or so, just updating on our progress, or my progress anyways, and anything I learn I will share.
We would appreciate that.
Maybe one day we can, I don't know, take the letters from my mother and take the letters I send back and craft a true family story.
Our legacy as a family.
I would like that.
You see his eyes kind of grow distant.
Will you be leaving Vin'Tell anytime soon?
I was hoping to stay a few more days, perhaps a week.
It would be unwise. Sorry, I don't mean to
I'm a
interrupt.
bit flexible.
You should leave here as soon as possible.
Something wrong?
I think there are some dark forces at work somewhere in the city, and we've spoken with Gogak, the head of the city guard, and he seems to think that there is some unseen dangers in the city, and that is sort of what contributed to our Oni's unfortunate situation. So that's partly why we would like to leave, and I think it would be wise for you and your companions to leave whenever you're able.
Well, that's putting it mildly.
Yes.
I came on holiday to make some money with my loot. Do it couple times a year.
Is there like a hat for tips or something?
Yeah, there's something.
I put 10 gold in. Okay, you can go now.
I put 40 gold. You really should leave.
Oh, I will go see your grandmother with much haste.
Right, I think it's for the best.
So tomorrow morning after
Really,
the meet.
gold is useful here, but it's not as useful as it is on the road.
That is fine.
What could you use on the road?
No, I think he's referring to us.
You all could use this on the road more than I could use it here.
It's fine.
You said you needed gold. This is gold. So after you meet in the morning, you should go.
Very well.
It is for your safety.
I'm both troubled, but also taken aback by your kindness.
I put 8 gold out of guilt.
Sebastian said we are family,
It goes
so
both ways.
you are technically family.
He puts another hand on your shoulders. Here's you're in good company.
They've
And
grown on me.
You know what they say, you are the company you keep.
Right.
Keep these around.
I will write to you and grandmother as often as I can and tell not only my own stories but those of my companions as well.
That's all we ask. Please visit us when you can.
We will.
It's a lot.
Anytime we're able to visit Vin'Tell, I'm sure to stop in.
Read those letters. Even if you don't find anything, perhaps you'll at least learn what your mother was like as a person. She was the dearest.
I intend to. Thank you again.
I'll see you in the morning.
Right. Bright and early.
So it doesn't get very bright down here.
Anything you guys want to do for the rest of the day?
Buy 4 more javelins.
Done.
Rations, of course.
And,
Done.
yeah, rations.
Done.
And,
Buy a grappling hook.
oh yeah, I need a new grappling hook.
Buy a backup grappling hook.
I need a backup grappling hook.
Buy a backup grappling.
I need a backup grappling hook.
You have 10.
Actually,
I'm taking my rope back from Marquillo.
A gar buys a dragon's teeth, a dragon's maw worth of grappling hooks.
we should probably buy all that stuff for mountain climbing if we think that's a possibility based on past experience.
Anything you guys want, you have it. We'll
I want
sort
a
out the
puppy.
gold.
Well, so
Oh man.
we're not buying a puppy.
I want a fruit puppy.
I also want to see if there's a way to put an enchantment on them all, since I no longer have the.
That takes like weeks.
Weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought transferring an enchantment from one weapon to another was easier.
From the Warhammer to the mall.
Transferring.
I don't want to do that, but if that
That's
can
the
be
only
done
one
in like
that
a
has
day,
it.
well, if he has something that's already enchanted, I'll
Mm,
buy the
that's
enchantment
different.
off of the weapon that he has that is enchanted.
Gotcha.
So you're looking for an enchanted whatnot?
I'm going to the Stone's Edge. I'm asking what weapons he has enchantment and what the enchantments are, and how much it'll cost to buy the enchantment and transfer it over to my mall.
I don't think it works that way.
You've already done this,
I did try
couple days earlier.
once before,
right?
and I'm explaining that I no longer have any enchanted weapons. Hoping again. If the answer is no, that's fine.
Yeah, no. I mean, because you tried earlier. You do have an enchanted weapon.
I have the black.
He wants to switch the enchantment to his preferred weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I
they
do that?
can't. They can't get it done in the town. If you want to leave anytime soon, they can't get it done. If you want to stick around, they can get it done.
How long?
Not long enough. We need to leave.
Days.
4 to 5 days.
Yeah,
It's
no, don't worry about it. All right,
More
we're
than
good.
one day.
I would like to attempt to train Arquillo with the bow and arrow that he has, and then I will read as many letters as I can, just killing time.
I'll join him for the training.
You guys go ahead and train Arquillo. We'll say you guys are using the hatchet dartboard in the Boulder Bar and Brawl, but with like bow and arrow instead. The bar people are a little off-put at first, but then they let you go for it, and then
We
it
basically
turns,
own that place.
and then it turns into like a raucous game where like people are watching you do it, and they're like putting down money as like Aquila's training and whatnot, and like betting with each other over whether Aquila's gonna make it.
Drink
Aquila
every
has
time he
made them
hits
so much money.
He really has. It's
He's
great.
like mascot.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check as you read through your mother's letters.
Oh, that's no longer correct. Okay. 13? 13.
13. Okay. Where are you? Okay, you read through, and the only thing of note is that you notice that your mom's letters keep referring to a good friend that she had in Vin'Tell, that she like hung out with a lot, spent a lot of time, downtime, bar time, exploring the city. This was kind of your mother's guide to the city. You learn their name is Tulas.
Okay, I'll write it down
Tulas?
in a bit.
Tulas.
Tulas.
Thank you. No idea where my notebook went.
Behind Mike.
It's about all you can glean from that
For today. Okay.
investigation check.
Cool. Are we considered rested?
Short rested.
I would like for us, if we're gonna like call it a long rest, we should probably keep watch.
Well, as you guys are staying and training Arquillo, there's a dwarf that enters the bar, makes a beeline for you guys.
Maya Kamara.
There's 2 drinks.
A la fille.
Looks at you all.
Namaste.
Got really sort of sunken in features. A face that looks like it was born scowling.
Привет.
$2,500 gold.
Whoa, what?
For what exactly?
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Passage through the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sidebar.
I understand now.
Huddle. Do we have?
No, we
2500
don't
gold?
have
don't have that
2,500
much.
gold.
Okay. What can we do to get that?
Use
Negotiate.
why 2,500?
It's a going rate.
Per
I heard
person.
you had 1,500 for one person less.
Are you one person?
I am one person.
It wouldn't have been one person. It would have been multiple people.
One person less.
It was
Oh,
for
it's
1,500
500.
for
Hey, it's
Eleanor
It's 500
and
each.
her family,
Oh.
which was 3 people.
Counterpoint, the kobold is not really a whole person. Sorry.
Counterpoint, you all have been a huge pain in our ass.
We have?
Yours specifically? Others I understand. Yours specifically?
Well, I do definitely get that.
Collective hours.
What if we apologize?
Oh, yes, we are good at
In
that.
gold? We'll take it.
Less than 2,500.
Is there anything I could do to help lower the price?
Like, bless you? Need some, like, blessings?
Things have gotten complicated,
Yes.
and when you're not the only ones going north.
Who else is going north?
Everybody.
Well, they paid for privacy.
Atoji probably.
What if we help you when you go north to, like, protect people? Like, we serve as guards with you.
Taking you north gives you knowledge of our routes.
We don't care.
Knowledge you don't care, but we do. Knowledge of our routes is something we cannot take back. If you want to come to the bakery tomorrow morning. outside the bakery. Please do not go in. With the money. 2 hours before midday. And he gets up. Begins to walk away.
Okay.
Is there a job we could do to perhaps lower the price a bit? Do you have some past experience?
Do you have an 800 gold piece job?
Maybe.
He looks over his shoulder. Open to the public? Not at the moment.
Oh!
I say, are you sure? Perhaps you have a more difficult job. And in Thieves' Camp, I say, perhaps you have use of the swindler of Vin'Tell, seeking passage home.
To which he replies, the times being what they are, we're not that desperate for gold.
I mean, you're asking for 2,500, but okay. I didn't say that. I don't say that. I think that. Fair enough.
He walks off.
So we carve our way through the mountain then.
I get us the gold we need.
How? I can play an instrument. You know, I wasn't gonna do that a few days ago, but I'll do it now.
You mean you don't want an encore of the toilet paper roll pan flute, is what you're saying.
You weren't actually playing it, you were using magic to make sounds.
I think I'm just using my mouth to make sounds. Okay, sure.
Look, if you're suggesting to get gold in some kind of unsavory way, I don't think that right now we're in a good position to risk a bad reputation in the city if we get caught.
Oh, we already have that. It's
Yeah,
okay.
if
That's
we
what
get,
I'm saying.
If we
It's
get
can't
caught
get
and
worse.
we can't leave, it's irrelevant.
Precisely. So, we've got 5 weeks, right? We know it takes the fastest we can get there is in 2. I don't think we should chance it.
How much gold do we have total?
There you go.
I have 600.
Perfect.
I have. Okay, hold on. Wait.
I can
I
add.
pull out an abacus. I don't have an abacus. All
How
right,
much
you've
do you
got
have?
600, right? I've got
You can make an average out of your
1150.
gold.
So 1750.
Who else?
I have 80.
I have 67.
1830.
So
1897.
holy. That's correct. That's exactly right. You are very fast with that.
I can add. Can't multiply. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so 1900, and then we need 600 more.
And 3.
Right. We get the 600. I'll handle the 3. Walk around the street looking for stuff.
I don't really see this happening.
Look,
I
5
could
weeks.
I could sell my ring.
What? No.
No, don't sell that. That is very, very useful.
Well,
We
yes,
have
it
to have
is.
something. Hold on.
But at this point, if I encounter Renkan,
Well, now I actually have less because I bought a bunch of stuff.
Only you hadn't poisoned your rich friends.
What if? Oh, fuck! I don't want to do this, but what
how
if
much gold does
it
Felix
gives
have?
them an
Do you know?
IOU backed
No.
by
Probably around
really
2,000
rich
left.
people from
2,000
Women-
left?
Probably something like that.
I mean, I
the
can't do that,
fuck?
but that's an option.
Oh my god.
Real
We have to
quick,
leave tomorrow morning.
I go into the room. I pick up the axe that Felix left behind, rename it Felicity, and put it in. And I pick up Fenrir's shard, and I put it in my pouch.
You handed that to me.
Yeah, he has.
I handed
that.
you the shard.
Yeah, Felix has it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't do that.
But you still have your own shard.
I have my own shard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, what?
Did you ever identify these binoculars?
No.
Are they magical?
Give me 10 minutes. They are not.
They're just one lens is just cracked.
I will ritually cast Detect Magic.
You're really blurry.
Okay, now I can see
Can you fix
everything that is magical
did.
on our
Oh, you did?
That's just
person.
because he's so close. You're with the binoculars, a really close person.
Well, you
Do
said
we
one of the
want
lenses
to
is
sell the
cracked.
bag of
I
holding?
already I mended it.
Okay, then it's fixed.
Do we want to sell the bag of holding?
We're not. No,
I can't
that
sell
is
it.
way too
it's
useful.
not ours. I borrowed it from Revendell.
Oh shit. Do we need to give that back? Now? That really
Nah.
complicates things.
We'll get back to it eventually.
Oh wait, you know what's his name? Dogala?
You
Was
know
the
what?
cleric?
Holy shit! I have an idea. Let's go to the room. I run to the room, and then I've never done this. I take the bag of holding, I turn it inside out to see if there's anything in the bag of holding that like we never put in there.
Even there's things.
Yeah.
That was already in there.
Oh, that's clever.
Give me a percentile roll.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, that's curious.
Pull up the list of useless objects.
Yeah.
27?
27.
27 gold pieces?
There's some lint.
No,
27
nothing
platinum.
falls out.
Shit, he's so good. I start putting everything back in.
It's a lot of shape I gotta put back in.
Yeah.
Not that much.
We all help.
Is there anything you guys do for the rest of the day?
I'm trying to
Bonded.
think of how to get money. What if we just like follow them out? I'm sure there's a secret passage.
Ooh, that's a... I'm
That
That
is
seems like a
not a good
terrible
idea.
idea. Yes. They
I mean,
probably
why?
have contingencies for this and probably will try to kill us, in which case we have to fight an entire organization of people who are good at killing people secretly, which seems like a bad idea.
I messaged the dude,
Which dude?
the dwarf guy.
Sending? Okay.
Hi! I don't think I told you my name. I'm Riley. Will you take an IOU backed up by like a really cool family name? Not cool, but like important.
Considering we're behind a mountain range guarded by hostile hobgoblins, an IOU from anyone outside here is pretty much worthless.
This dude's a tough cookie.
Are you talking to us?
Is what do you mean? What?
I said like, will you take an IOU backed up by like a really good family name? And he said no.
What if we offer him the information we learned from the other thing? They probably don't know that.
What other thing?
The I don't know creature.
Right. They'd probably want to know that.
That one. It does not matter creature.
I don't think it'd be too relevant to them.
Well, it
Neither.
sort
Besides,
of is.
Gogak already knows about that.
Yeah, I don't.
Gogek
What?
does not. Well, yeah, Gogek knows now.
Well, yeah. So I'm sure you're shady. They know, too, right? Shady people know all these things, right?
I'm not.
They're
No
a different
offense.
kind of shady. They're like a business kind of shady.
Right. So they would be like even shadier and know.
Probably.
What do we do?
I am under the impression that we are out of options and we have to go through the mountain. In which case we'll probably have to fight the ogre.
Why do we have to
So,
fight the
I think
ogre?
it's overall
Not the
more
hobgoblins.
useful to do so.
well, apparently there is an ogre. The point is, there could be a fight with an ogre. We should get ready for that.
Do I know?
Why do we
like,
have to fight the ogre?
We might have to, because ogres are aggressive
Fair enough.
and not very nice.
It
Do
also,
I know who or just who I can message in Gorventhia that might be able to get us there?
To get you there, like magically transport you there?
Yeah.
You left when you were young.
Do I know if I message my mom if I would like get sent back to that place?
Get sent back?
Like, if she were to know I were coming, would there be someone waiting there for me?
You're not sure.
Ugh.
You haven't talked to your mom in a long time. You're not sure.
8 long
So if you don't want me to try to get us the money we need, then I guess we just need to head out.
I am concerned about how that might happen.
same.
Last time,
I would do the exact same thing a guarded, but not give it to Gogak.
years.
And give it to someone else who would give me money for it.
so the scrolls.
Well,
Also,
doesn't
last
have to be
time
that
we were
place.
in Glowingstone, I died, so maybe not there. Although if we all go, I suppose it would
The
be
guard
fine.
cleaned it out. We're not going back there.
So where would you like to go? The Brunswick place is covered by demons and there's nothing of value. Stone's Edge is perfectly fine, and thus we probably would not be able to take anything from there.
Well, we can go poke around the Krodak estate.
No, probably not great.
It's probably under surveillance.
Holy shit!
All the
I have
gems?
more money. We got all those gems from the Krodak estate.
We did
And
get
I-
quite a few.
I spent the diamond worth 500 gold, but I never knew what we got beyond that.
Well, I mean,
And
we
I have
have
other
not,
gems, I think.
we
Oh,
have
the
not
fucking
examined
boat,
it.
y'all. We might have the money we need.
That's true. We have not examined the amount of gold that those gems might be worth.
Where's the money? Where's the money?
Okay, well, while she's checking inventory of
Gems.
gems, let's talk about the ogre thing.
Yes.
Okay, so Agar's, your position is you would like to take down this ogre to
Acquire gauntlets of legend.
get these.
If
Of the
they
Fit
have it,
family.
yes. Which
Right. I mean, Gogak said the ones with the shiny gauntlets, so I would assume that's.
yes.
There it is.
And I think that overall that would be useful
Oh,
to us.
hey guys!
Explain that to me.
I pulled a star sapphire worth 1,000 gold pieces. Look! We have money. Problem solved.
Okay.
So we could do that,
Yeah.
Money
Problem
solves
solved.
all problems.
but
I don't even need. I do want to know what we got from the Kurdak estate, but
Also
Oh.
more. Okay.
it's pretty.
It is pretty.
so
So we can go.
I would prefer not to, but
Not to do what?
not to go with the underhand.
Why?
Do you not trust them?
Because they're underhand.
I don't trust them.
I don't trust them.
Because one, I don't trust them, but two, I don't want to do anything that would put a strain on the association that I've helped develop with Narayan, which right now is very strained.
Are you sure they're related?
I'm fairly certain because you guys went into the bakery, and when you came out, I got the note from Narayan.
And then we met with the underhand.
So, and this could prove a very valuable resource to us.
All right, let's address those two things. You said getting the gauntlets from the ogre is valuable to us, and
The benefit
you
of the
being in
network.
the network or whatever it's called is valuable to us. I would like to hear your reasoning for these two things.
Well, if legend is correct, and I have reason to believe it is, the gauntlets can make you very, very strong. I don't need to be wearing them immediately, but eventually, if I want to get this weapon of legend, I will need them. So that could help anybody in this group who isn't all that strong. Riley, for example, or yourself.
Of the type of
No offense, dear. So that's number one.
I keep all of you alive.
I know, but you're not exactly, muscular. So the other thing is,
Yeah, I punch him. Hold on.
I take a quarter point damage.
Arcana?
Ooh, that's like a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Really?
Yeah,
You take 1 point of damage.
I'll take a point of damage. Okay. and
Ogre
then-
gauntlets.
Totally missed something.
I punched a guard and I
Okay.
hit.
Ogre gauntlets.
Yes.
So you need them to get your family's legendary weapon at
If-
some point.
Yes, if legend holds true. The second thing is,
Right meow?
right now, they've got, the other hand and the network don't seem to have a very positive relationship with this group at the moment. I would like to not jeopardize that, as I've expressed probably a few times before. This may not be important to you, but it's important to me.
Well,
And at
Well,
the very least, I
here,
would appreciate
Like, it might not be important to
some
you,
consideration.
but the cities that we come from might be under attack by
and
devils.
that's
soon.
exactly what I'm saying. It takes it's going to happen in 5 weeks, right? We know that it takes at their fastest speed 2 weeks to get there. That gives us 3 weeks worth of time extra, right? And even if we take 2.5 or 3 weeks, that's still 2 weeks worth to prepare. You could still send a message to somebody important there to help them prepare defenses of the city.
that is true.
Furthermore, if you send a message, we can have somebody from that city meet us halfway at some point, and they can help us get there faster if they have horses, if we can't get them between now and then.
Also,
But here's the thing, resources are really, really important. Gold is important, I get that. That gives us resources, but tools is what I have found on the high seas and in the wilderness to help survival.
I
me
mean,
as well.
we could just die. Like a big ogre doesn't sound that easy. Maybe we try not to die.
If
Like avoiding
we
big
can stop
ogres.
off.
Can you ask Narayan if you can go with the underhand because it will get you to Corvinthia faster? If he says it's fine, then we'll do it.
That's a good idea.
And the ogre thing, I understand why it's important to you, but the ogre most likely isn't going anywhere.
I write a letter to Narayan explaining that I've mitigated the question.
Do you guys wait for his response?
Yeah, we're gonna wait for the response.
Okay. He responds in about like 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
he responds with, Agar, if you go overland, your path is pretty much direct. Perilous, but direct. If you go underground, you're subject to the whims of all the twists and turns, which will take you much longer.
Oh shit.
Okay, so apparently going with the underhand takes a longer time.
So very much like the belt that you have, Riley. The magical belt that lets you understand Dwarvish and, well, you know. There are other items like this.
Oh, they are real.
Well, it is possible. Gauntlets of the essence of creatures like ogres or storm giants or things like this do exist, and they are more powerful than the belt, if it is one of those. If it is something of a weaker kind, then it is probably as powerful as the belt. But having something like that in our group, if we are going to continue fighting demons and devils, it would be very, very useful. Having encountered a Baelor, which is very, very powerful demon, it killed an entire town rather easily. Having something like those gauntlets would be very useful.
Well, it sounds like we have another choice, so let's just go to bed and leave tomorrow.
So,
Alright, if it's faster to go through the
And
Fifth Mountains, then how do we get past the hobgoblins?
We go around.
we don't.
We do the same thing we did last time. We go on the high end.
Right, but we will have to go through the valley.
No, we
No, we
don't
don't.
have
We just
to
go
actually.
all the way around. All
We're
the way
going
around
to
the mountain.
go on the not tamed land.
Alright,
So,
my
over the
navigational
mountain.
skills are not the best, but through mountains is probably slower. Considerably slower than even whatever circuitous route the underhand would take us.
Not according to Narayan.
What did he say specifically?
He said specifically that if we go over the Ridge Mountains, which
No, he said if we go overland is a direct route. Overland does not mean up and down mountains.
I
continuously.
clarify
But
with
he
Narayan.
specified, no, in the letter, he
I
specified that
specify-
we're going
What
over
did
the
you
mountains,
know?
I would
not
specify
through
the
the
Eastern
valley.
Ridge.
Because Narayan also knows that the hobgoblins are not accepting passage.
You would know from going to Rachnia that it was not that far, but there was a lot of going, backtracking, going down, going up, going around. That, like, physically it's not that far,
Right.
but the route to get there was fucking just complicated.
Right, I understand that.
Mhm.
The question is...
It's the same thing to get north.
I think he's saying that going through the mountains would be faster regardless. Right?
Then that sort of circuitous up,
Yes,
down,
that's what you're
backwards,
saying.
frontward, around.
My question is, literally staying in the mountains the whole time,
Right.
is that faster than underhand? Because I interpret it as, if you fight your way and go through the valley, that's a lot faster. That I understood.
That absolutely is the fastest route.
Right.
No, we would be doing an average of the two. And I think Narayan would expect that we're not going to start fighting a whole hobgoblin army.
I don't know what he would expect.
That's true, we are rather unpredictable.
He might be trying to get us killed at this point.
Nah.
Half the people I meet try to get me killed, so...
Half of them, though.
With good reason.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Not really their fault.
We sleep, we meet your grandfather, and then we set off in the morning for...
The
Can
mountains.
we go mountain climbing?
Yes.
Yeah, we buy all the stuff.
Okay.
Be fun.
Do not fret. We will get to Corvinthia in time.
I'll message them. They'll know.
Alright. Sounds good.
We did not die against all the undead
You guys
giants.
can pay to go underground.
Yes, but it will
You
take
just said
longer.
slower.
Yeah, but he's saying like that's an option.
It's an option.
We know it's an option. We have the money.
Yeah.
Ha.
Look, the party fund is right here.
That's in gems.
Is this also including the card from all the stuff from
So
Dayton's?
Yeah, this is everything.
since
Is
we
there-
already met with the Underhand, I don't think we need to take watches. So I think we're okay to just rest and then meet with Gavin, and then we go.
Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Hey.
Mm.
So like when I dumped out this bag of holding, I found all these things.
Yes.
I found the Minotaur statue, the Baphomet. I found a sapphire amulet. I found a broken tablet with an arcane equation. Do you want to do anything with that?
I still have detect magic up, right?
You can recast it. It's ritual.
Okay, so I'll do that. Do I gather anything from the broken tablet with some magical equation on it? That's
What
deep hole.
is? What kind of magic is transportation magic?
Conjuration.
And it is that.
Conjuration.
Wait, you say it's transportation?
Give me a moment. Identify for 10 minutes.
It's an incomplete portal to the abyss.
Holy shit.
Oh, yes, that's right. I remember now. Incomplete portal to the abyss.
That's not something we should
So if you
fuck
want
with.
your hand access back,
Well,
later perhaps.
yeah.
Either way, I am not capable of casting this type of magic. Not yet, anyway.
Good to know.
Man,
There's a
that's really cool. Here's a sapphire amulet.
It is not magical.
Here's a Minotaur statue.
It is.
Where'd you get that?
From the Underdark as well?
From the maze thing.
Right
What's
after
up?
we got the hedge trimmers,
not
apparently.
magical.
It is not magical.
Before the maze. Before
Yeah,
going into the
that's
maze.
right.
Yeah.
I have this like branching tree that says Baphomet and then something blank underneath it. So I don't know what it was supposed to be besides that. But
Probably just like iconography. It's really not magical in any sense.
do we want this? I don't think smashing it's a good idea.
I can use it. How big is it?
How big? Eh?
Yeah, use it as a doorstop for the boulder barn roll.
I don't
Sure.
think we should just leave a statue of Baphomet behind.
If you'd
Let's
like
put
to
it back
leave
in the
it with
bag.
the clerics, you can leave it with the clerics. I don't really.
Yeah, we're going there in the morning.
That's,
That's a good
true.
idea. Okay.
But should we also leave this portal to the abyss spell?
No, let's keep that.
Why?
Because I want it.
Okay.
Okay,
Write down that
What
it's
the
a portal to the
little
abyss.
girl
Okay,
your,
good.
your half snake girlfriend with the arms, the metalith.
What is happening right now?
I don't even think she's my friend. I thought she was my friend. I think I was
No,
wrong.
she tried to become your owner. Let's go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Same.
Okie dokie.
Guys, I broke 100 hit points.
Where are you?
I'm coming.
You guys go to bed.
You're
Wake
the
up
last thing that's gonna
with a
happen.
long rest.
Wait.
Uninterrupted.
Sorry. Before I go to bed, can I use my last 4th level spell to send to Lex? Or no, I'll send to Ramona. She's probably more responsible. And just explain briefly what we found out about 5 weeks from now. There's going to be an attack on Gorventia by devils. And I'm coming. But don't tell my mom. Or anyone. She can tell Lex.
Okay.
Hey, here's a secret that you should tell everyone, but don't tell anyone. Cool. That's Riley right there.
Ramona replies with, "It's been a long time since I've heard your smart ass.
Smart.
I'll spread the word. Hope to see you soon. We got some mischief that needs to be done."
I'm gonna like whoever this person is.
In a good way?
Probably.
Well, mischief. I think that is my legitimate middle
Mischief
name.
managed.
Yes. Well, I don't know if mischief is the right one, but fuckery.
It's close enough. So we call it a night.
Go to bed. Long rest. Uninterrupted.
104 hit points.
Congratulations.
You guys
I'm at 90 now.
Wake up the next morning. Go out to have your usual breakfast and food, the Boulder Barn brawl.
Bright and early, but not bright. Thank you.
And as you guys are sitting at the table, food is being gathered to you. The door opens. Chris, would you like to finally play Dungeons and Dragons?
It's been a month since I've played.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it has. You've been out of commission for a
Yeah.
while.
I can play D&D, guys.
What do they see?
Opening the door. Is it a door or is it a saloon door?
It's a door.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
So you would first hear fumbling of the doorknob as it jiggles. It's as if someone is kind of struggling to open it. And the first thing that you see kind of crest through, as the door opens, the first thing you see are two hands bound together, wrapped entirely in red cords, like elbow to wrist, wrapped in red cords, and the cords are tied together at the top with a simple knot. Walking in is about 6 feet tall, humanoid stature, but pale gray skin.
Oh no.
With not quite glowing, but very bright white, like faux hawk. The eyes are white and appear to be without pupil. Upon closer inspection, there are pupils, but very hard to make out. As he approaches closer, you can see there seem to be tattoos all throughout the body. Simple clothing, to be determined, but simple. Covered by a half-plate shirt that is very noticeably too small for him. Dangling from his waist is a shield that has similar hands bound, two hands bound together with red cord. As he walks forward, the tattoos on his face kind of they highlight around his eyes in sort of a diamond pattern and go back into his hair, and probably more on the face, but we'll see. They kind of glow orange at times, but not consistently. And he kind of walks up to the group and walks up to the table. Excuse me, friends. Would y'all mind helping me out here? I think some of the little chitlins tied me up here, and just if you could just undo that knot. Thank you, friend. I much appreciate that. The biggest smile you've ever seen just pops right out, full on Sam Riegel, just happy to be here. Pleasure to be making your acquaintance. What can I ask is your name, sir?
Nikandor.
Oh, Nikandor, great to meet you. So my name is...
Is this in common?
Yeah. It's been great. I've been trying to find someone who speaks the common tongue all day, or all morning. It's early, and I just kind of woke up. But yeah, I've been tied up like that was uncomfortable. I kind of like retie the last knot.
Wait,
of
but
my
on
cord.
your shield the hands are bound?
Yes.
Like they were just now?
Yeah.
What is your name?
My name is Threenos.
Threenos.
Most people call me Three.
You only have one nose.
Three nose.
No, that is his name. His name is that he has 3 noses, but he does not actually have 3 noses.
Thrinos.
Thrinos.
Most people call me Three. Forgive me for asking, Mr. Oni here. And sorry, what are your names?
I got a Fenderfoot.
Pleased to meet you.
Right.
Pleasure to meet you. And
Like you
sir?
knew before I said it.
Sebastian Viltherana.
Great to meet you, sir. I'm Threenos.
Arquello!
Oh yeah,
Kendor.
Candor. Great to meet you. Oh, were you two related?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see the
His
resemblance.
brother.
Okay.
You got yourselves a good-looking family. Just big bright smile all the way through this conversation. Just,
Thank you, Trinos.
I sent a
Of
message
course.
to Riley. This guy's kind of creeping me out. What does he want?
I don't know yet.
well,
You had a question?
I greatly appreciate your help. But I was just curious, are you the Outlanders everyone's been talking about?
I don't know
Most
that
likely.
people are talking
Probably.
about us,
Probably.
but it's not surprising if that is the case.
Well, town's just being a buzz about you.
I have not seen other Dragonborn, so if Dragonborn was included, then yes.
Right. So, yeah, no, I was just curious. I've been wandering for a while, and I think I saw you guys out in the Pierce Ridge Mountains about maybe a month.
You saw us there?
You
Where were
guys
you?
I was hiding off.
Smart.
Yeah,
Yes, it was terrible
When did you
time.
see us?
Well, see, you guys were running out. There seemed to be a giant horde behind you.
Oh,
That seemed real
Yeah,
scary.
That was a bad time.
That sounds like us.
Yes, no, that
It happens
actually
basically
happened.
everywhere we go.
No, that's not true. Don't listen to this guy. He's really cynical.
Yeah. So yeah, my intention was to just follow because I really just wanted to get through, and it was easy enough.
So we
to,
probably helped a lot.
I probably appreciate it. So I probably would have made it through a lot quicker.
Totally did.
No, so I was gonna just follow you guys straight. I was pretty far behind you. I barely made out anything. But I was just decided to follow, and then I got real distracted. It can be easy to get distracted by a few things. There was this awesome bush. It was like this bright yellow bush, and it had like a red, giant bush. It had like yellow buds to it, and some of the buds have red tips. And there's like beautiful vines. It smelled god's awful. It was just, the smell was terrible.
Does this sound familiar to me?
Not yet.
It was a weird thing that just caught my attention for a bit too long. Then I got distracted again. There was this big ass ogre that was lumbering around up in the mountain, and it was like terrifying to look at. It was just like these miserable. I'd never seen something so damn big in my life.
Did it have
And-
gauntlets?
It was wearing shiny.
Yeah,
things
it
around
had the shiniest gauntlets I'd ever seen, and it was huge. I mean, it was just bananas. How
What's your opinion on shiny things?
I mean, shiny things can usually be sold for gold, and gold can be used.
So you
for
don't like
food.
hate metal?
Not particularly.
Okay, he's not a druid.
This is incredibly convenient. And what business did you have south of the Pierce Ridge Mountains?
Well, I was kind of wandering around trying to see where I could be useful.
Do you know Teatris?
I don't. Well,
Do you
It's
want
not
to?
Divine favor.
would a hold on? Damn, would a religion check of a 14 allow me to know who Theatris is?
By that name, no.
Nah, probably not. No, I say I am a follower. I'm most of my life have been a devout follower of Onusk.
Oh,
Onusk.
Onusk, yeah.
who's that? Do I know that?
Make a religion check.
I counter your religion check. My own religion check.
You're a holy.
DM with a natural 20 plus 2. And you know who Onusk is?
No.
You would. Your times studying religion, you know that Onusk is a god of healing who heals by absorbing the suffering of others. So he bears the burden of their suffering and takes it upon himself.
He is a martyr
So he's a
god.
bit, all depictions of him are of him extremely like emaciated and injured because he's absorbing the healing.
An
the
empath.
injuries.
A martyr.
Yeah.
So you're a
So-
holy person as well.
Right.
What
So
eating?
So the reason that I'm here, being a follower of Onusk, because Onusk is part of the Triad of Gods, and
The triad?
yeah,
Triad of
two
gods.
primary triads. But and I heard that Torm was a
Thorin.
rat, so that was my mistake because I came here expecting to find Torm, and it turns out people were saying Torin the whole time. But I don't speak Dwarvish, and it was hard to translate, and I spent a long time
So
looking
you're
around.
like not familiar with the primordial gods at all?
I mean, I grew up pretty exclusively on Onusk and haven't met much other religion. I know a little bit about religions,
He
but
was raised in the Onusk belt.
yeah.
Are you a cleric?
I love it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, good.
Nah, it's all right.
Was that good?
No reason.
Okay.
No. So it just turns out that I was mistaken, thinking that I could find Torm here.
So you need to leave.
Well, I suppose so. I mean, I got.
Well, that's convenient because we're actually heading back through the Pierce Ridge Mountains.
Yes, but we
Wait,
can't
hold-
follow
I mean,
through
I would
where the
imagine that'd be pretty
hobgoblins were.
dangerous at this point, right?
Wait. So, what led you to seek us out? It wasn't to untie your hands.
Yeah.
The man wants to speak common.
I mean,
I
I've been
totally
looking for
relate.
somebody to speak common all damn day, and
That's all I've wanted.
I greatly appreciate the help. You have been very kind to me, and I
What else do you want?
just wanted my hands untied.
Is that true?
Is that true?
That's it.
Yeah, same.
Natural 20, 23.
Wow.
19.
He just wanted his hands untied.
He's as genuine as Arquilla.
I like you.
Let's tell you,
I like you
Is
too,
it-
man.
3 tree.
Trinos.
Three nos. But
3.
you can just call me 3.
All right, 3. Did you have plans to stay here? Because I don't recommend you stay in town.
No, it is overrun by all kinds of terrible things.
Right, we're leaving because of that. So we recommend you leave.
Partially.
Well, that sounds unpleasant. Yeah.
Okay, but we have to go through, well, where you saw the ogre.
Literally back the way you came.
We're going to have to kill
Wait,
the
we're
ogre.
going with this guy? I mean, I like you and all, but like,
I mean, he followed us the
Had a
first
lot of
time. He can
turmoil.
follow us again.
I mean, that's true. You didn't try and kill us. Are you
Right.
gonna try and kill us?
I certainly don't intend to at any point. I in general try to avoid conflict and violence.
Sounds.
Have you killed people
Well,
before?
this might not be the right group for you.
People or monsters?
Sebastian's
killed
other side is
monsters in the
slipping through.
You have killed monsters in the past.
I
but
have killed monsters in the
perhaps
past.
not
What
people.
kind of monsters?
I find that people in general, when they do harm, it is because harm has been done to them, and I find that.
Oh my god, you're a social worker.
Yeah.
Yes.
I find that you can meet violence with violence, but for the most part, if you can spare a smile, you can usually find a way around it.
So, you're searching for Torm.
Well, no, I was just
Torn.
looking for a time.
Not Torm.
Apparently
was-
not Torin.
I wanted to find a place where I could be useful. Typically, followers of Onus, we just try to find where we can help ease suffering at some point.
What are
and-
you? That's
God, he
your
needs to
thing?
meet Felix.
You're good at. That's your thing is easing suffering.
Right, that's kind of
How do you do that?
through Onusk. Onusk is my patron that I follow.
Oh. Okay.
And
No.
essentially,
He's got a shield.
Oh fuck! Where are you?
So, the way that he typically blesses us is when we endure the pain of others, Onusk blesses us.
So not through magic.
Not inherently. I mean, Onusk has blessed me with magic from time to time, but it is.
No, I meant when you help people. You don't do it through magic.
He doesn't know anything about who he is now.
Denied.
Yeah, not typically. I mean, I've gone to small villages that had trouble with, small vagrants.
He is like me. When we help people, we don't use magic for it.
So, your
I mean, I
purpose-
do use magic typically. Like, I don't believe that I would have been okay alone following you through the path without having invisibility to get through the horde of hobgoblins that you left
You
behind.
can go invisible.
I can.
Can you make other people invisible?
I can.
Can you make 4 other people invisible?
3 other.
Nah, I
Four
can't do
of
that.
them.
I can do,
Aw.
well, hold on. I can do up to 4 people, I think.
You can turn yourself
Oh
invisible.
yeah. Oh, it's only like once an hour though, right? Shit.
1, 2,
Damn.
3. No, shit, I can do 3 people. Sorry.
You know, I just realized it won't last that long. It's fine.
All right, 3. So let me get this straight. Your like life mission is to help ease the suffering of other people.
Right.
All right. Well, you have found the right group because we have a lot of it. Specifically, our friend Oni here. He comes from Raglothia, right? And I don't know if you've heard of that, but that's like suffering capital of the world at the moment.
There is civil war going on.
Right. Now, followers of Onus do send many clerics there. They do send much aid as possible.
But you're not a cleric.
I'm not. No.
Okay,
I think I have some opposing views to the Onus church as well, and sometimes it depends on the church, but sometimes they don't like me very much.
I understand that.
But
People don't like it. You also fit in.
right.
Yes,
so no,
that is
I'm-
like you.
I've tried to find my own way to worship Onu.
Well, everybody likes me.
Yes, everyone likes you, but not everyone who is a cleric likes you.
I like her a lot. I just
That's
met her.
true.
Yes.
I don't. Yeah. Okay.
So what are you looking to do right now?
Well,
Help people.
you expressed some interest in the ogre.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
need to fight that
I
thing.
I know a safe route back to the mountains.
Well, that is incredibly
How
convenient.
much?
More like divine favor, I
How
think.
much what?
How much gold do you want?
I ain't got no use for gold.
You are incorrect. Everyone has use for gold.
Well, yeah, I mean, it can be used to feed people. It's a very powerful tool.
Yes.
I myself don't typically carry much on me other than what's required for food.
Me
And
neither.
I bang a pot that's kind of dangling from my back. I like to think that I'm a mean cook. So if you ever have some ingredients laying around, I would not mind making you a dinner as a
My
thanks.
brow
God,
furrows.
we're so tired of Agar's cooking.
You
Oi.
don't, you're not good at cooking.
I am a great fucking cook.
Not really.
I believe it.
We
Like, you
keep
tried to feed us
cooking, like,
bugs.
zombie gnolls and stuff. So.
I've
Also,
never cooked zombie gnolls.
no, you
No,
just
you just
place
ate
their
them
blood.
raw.
No,
Yes.
I,
It's somehow worse.
It
that's a
is.
tracking thing. I'd say
That's not better.
that's not for consumption.
The point is,
So
when
why'd
it
you
comes
put
to
it?
flavor,
Never mind.
your food is not the best.
It's better than Arquillo's, though.
What?
Aquila
Why is
walks up to you,
everybody
opens up one of his
shitting
little
on the
pouches,
food?
pulls out like a piece of bark. Here, try this.
Big
Oh,
Sam
no.
Riegel smiles. That is delicious, friend.
I don't trust him.
I'm just kidding.
I don't trust his taste anymore.
I think you could rival me as a chef any day.
Oh, we can cook together.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, you know, maybe
I think perhaps we
you
should
find
test
the
his
food,
food
he does the
first.
cooking.
Or we taste his cooking first.
And Agar gets the meat.
And
Mr.
then we'd
Agar,
see
I'm
what
saying that
it's
you,
like when we
I'm
work
guessing
together.
that you might be the chef of
contest.
this group.
Yes,
I don't mean
like a
at all
contest.
to step on your toes.
His
Are we
firm-
just? Wait, hold on. We just met this person who had their hands tied.
I'm sorry, but when we met you, you attacked us. And also when we met Sebastian, he was just traveling alone in a dangerous area. So if it is up to me, and I think I am the best decision maker among us, simply by our history, I like him.
I mean, I don't mean to impose in any way. If you, I can,
He's not lead you to the ogre.
I can.
No,
can
I'm not saying
essentially-
don't travel with us.
Hey, what if the
You
ogre
know-
is like a litmus
Were
test?
you cool until the cooking thing?
You know what? It's fine. I don't care. We are heading north. If you would like to help us and you're looking for passage north, we would be happy to help you. And we're leaving today.
You help us with the ogre, you're in.
Well, I
You
mean,
mess it up, you're out.
I don't particularly need a reward. I'm happy to just guide. I mean, I don't mean to impose myself. If I'm going to be making you uncomfortable,
No, you're it's fine. It's not
question.
you.
The big question.
yes, Ms. Riley.
How do you feel about killing things?
Oh, he's done it
I
before.
typically try to avoid it if at all possible.
But like ogres?
I used to as well.
What about gnolls? What about demons? What about devils? Because we have such big problems.
Miss Riley, I have found that evil is typically done under the belief that you're doing good. If evil has manifested in a way that is truly harmful for the sake of personal gain, that is when Onusk tends to act.
So if a Marilith came up to you, you'd be like kind of okay with, you know, maybe trying to be friends for a little bit, right?
Of course, yeah.
See, this guy understands, y'all.
All right, what
I like
if
him a lot.
Nothing
What
should
if-
be inherently labeled evil.
what if the
Get it.
evil is you're reaping souls?
I mean,
For a devil, archdevil.
that seems bad, but I would ask why.
That is what we did, yes.
All right. You asked
See,
who?
Agar? He would ask why.
An old traveling friend.
I did ask why.
An old traveling friend.
We
He was sort
talked
of in a bad
about
spot.
it.
Right.
Did you help him?
We tried
We
to.
tried. I'm not quite sure that we could help him though.
We'll help him eventually. It's on like
It's on our to-do list
Number
of things
5.
that will probably not happen, but it's fine.
Onyx blessings upon him, and I hope that he finds his way.
We hope the same.
Theatrics
Most of us.
blessing too.
Yeah.
This is no.
Alright. Let's go meet your grandpa.
Okay.
Oh yes, we have to stop by the clerics first. We have to drop off some things and meet his grandfather.
All right. I think they kind of laughed at me a bit when I went in asking for Torm. And they
But
just,
he was not.
Yeah, that
They
was
laughed
not.
at you? They're pretty nice.
They were pretty nice. I don't think I'm usually the brightest, and it gets noticed sometimes. And you know,
It's okay.
yeah, it's all right.
Don't worry
What?
about that. I also have the same problem.
We'll settle it later.
But
Thank you,
usually
Mr.
I
Allen.
have
If you
some
could
people to
retroactively
help me
put
out.
one cure wounds in here. That would be cool.
So,
Oh,
Trin,
Yeah, like the day before.
Yeah, that's cool. Just
Sorry?
do
where are you from?
it. I had plenty of spell slots. Need more?
Ask me next week.
Okay. But not Raglothia.
Probably not.
Okay.
All right, I guess we travel
to
out
Gavin.
with our newly tattooed, wrapped friend.
Oh yeah, how do you get those?
These wraps?
No, I know like rope tattoos.
Oh,
Because like I keep bringing people back to life, and then they get tattoos, and I'm just like, how do I
oh,
get
that's
one?
exciting.
Just give them the information.
Truth be told, I wish I could tell you. Don't rightly know where they came from.
Are they a language?
No, it's more like
Symbols?
Patterns.
Yeah, patterns, designs.
You don't know?
I don't rightly.
Hey,
Does he look
are you
like
always
something I might
gray or are you
recognize?
sick?
No,
Never seen
I'm
anything like it
typically
before.
odd colors.
Completely foreign.
All colors.
Odd colors.
Odd colors.
You change color? You're like a mood ring?
Kinda. I
Give
mean,
me 10 minutes. I ritually cast Detect Magic.
There's some evocation-esque elements to him, but it's very foreign.
You
We've
are
never seen
peculiar.
anything like this before.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
might
but
have
look at
missed this. Can we tell what like race you are?
None of you have ever seen this race before.
But humanoid, 6 feet tall.
You're really
I wanna poke
That's
him.
cool.
Essentially human looking, but skin tone and such.
Nothing changes.
I get really close and I
Do you
take
wanna feel
I
his
take
hair?
a big whiff.
Agar, what are you
He
doing?
smells grateful.
Friend, if you have any, if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to.
What are you?
Big smile. I can't rightly say.
Wait, how do you not know?
Fuck you mean you can't? He's a gecko man.
Dragon
She's a
Right.
person.
Human.
He's a half breed. I'm a dwarf. What are
Half-elf.
you?
It's actually
What?
something that I've
I'm
tried to
not
research a
He's a
bit.
kobold.
You don't know
small
what you
jack.
are.
I can't
Yeah,
say
yes.
I do. I've tried.
Do
What
you
are
have
your parents?
amnesia?
I don't think so. No, I mean I have memories most of my childhood.
Were
You
you
know,
like
just-
this in your childhood?
No, I grew up in the Church of Onusk, and you know, I was raised, you know, had a nice bringing up till a younger age, and then I wasn't really part of the church anymore, and
Perhaps it is favor of Onusk.
I think so. I think that Onusk has
We have
blessed
been
me in
blessed by many
ways.
gods.
Yeah,
How do you feel about logos?
Logos.
all gods have their places, I suppose.
Okay.
But I think that the gods should be judged based on. No, that's not true. Don't judge a god based on their followers. But
What if their followers are like big dicks?
What?
I would again ask why they are. You know, why it's going to be a problem.
Their followers are like big dicks, or their followers like big dicks?
This is the former.
That's the bad
Oh, okay.
religions. We don't want them. Those aren't welcoming.
Onusk does not look kindly on.
This conversation is happening as we walk.
Right.
To
Gavin's.
Kevin's.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
How did you get your hands tied?
I think
was
when
asleep.
I was sleeping on, you know,
On the
just,
street?
yeah.
Oh man,
I didn't.
we got to get you some gold, man. That's the whole point.
I mean, I didn't have the money for it, and I don't need a nice.
Can
soft
we
bed or
assume that he
anything.
had some food from... Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the
Gap.
to the waterfall.
Yeah.
I would have been overly gracious for the food.
Okay, cool.
You guys make your way to see Gavin. Gavin is there with a bright smile, and he hands you a scroll.
Thank you.
Sebastian, I assumed your time here would be limited, and I heard what happened to your ally. So, take this. I think you could use some laughter in your life.
open it to see what it is.
As you begin to examine it, you know that this is a magical spell of some sort, one that is capable of incapacitating people through laughter. Hideous laughter.
Ha! That was done to me when we met.
Used to belong to Tasha.
I gotcha.
Is Tasha your mom's name?
No.
Oh, shit.
Tasha's the laughter.
No, I know, but like I was like, holy shit.
He had
Hey.
to prepare the spell.
Hey.
It's an origami dragon.
Oh! Thank you!
I'm testing out a theory I have about this book, honestly.
You say this to him?
No, I'm just saying it's a DM.
Wait, do the blessing thing.
I will pray to it along with my other prayer.
Me too. I pray a lot.
Thank you.
No, I've never heard of her.
Yeah, it's not something
Oh,
that
she did
happens often.
ironically yesterday.
That's true, that happened. Yes.
We should do it upstairs in the cleric thing before we leave.
Hold
Why?
the fucking boat,
Beatrice does
Nelly.
not have a strong presence there.
No, but it's a holy place.
Well, I suppose Beatrice did speak to me when I was there.
We should try.
I died recently, and she brought me back. I kind of shuffle my armor.
He died.
Now I have this.
He died. The other guy died.
Yes.
I'm
Willow
okay at the
died.
moment.
That's a
what?
through the smile. That
Oh, you
sounds
died.
I don't know
terrible.
what spell it is.
There's a
dude.
decent
I
chance you
died.
might die.
Yes,
if you're
that's
with
why
us.
you have
I just
the
don't
same
feel right
tattoo.
about
But we
I
seem
do.
to be
I
able
feel
to
like
fix
it's
it.
medicated.
And the same tattoo Agard has.
Wait, so I'm
Phantom
invincible?
told the guard.
No.
I was telling you.
You're the opposite of
Riley
invincible.
is
But I died and I'm here.
because of Riley.
It's like eating something, but not.
So if you
No,
die
it's like you
and
ate it and
Riley
then you
is
barfed
not
it
there,
back up.
you stay dead. So you are capable of being revived only if Riley is there.
Okay, don't leave.
Right. Or you can just not die.
That is better because we can't
Yeah,
always
if
revive
you like
people.
hide, like we, have a suggested strongly.
Did you hide?
No.
Maybe you should have.
Yes, I should have.
Okay, me and Oni are gonna hide
Sort of.
during battle.
Yeah,
Sort of.
totally.
Do you guys fight a lot?
Oh,
More
every
like-
day.
That's,
All we do is fight.
I don't think that's true, Cole.
Well, I think he's referring to training.
Training is
So
good.
much yelling.
Yeah, training's good.
Oh, yeah, we argue a lot too, but we're working on
Yell and
that.
Throw things.
It is discussions.
We've learned that communication is the key to a happy group.
Yes.
That I agree with. I think that if we we can get out and really talk about it, it's always good to see what people are thinking and feeling, and we can eventually get to the core of the problem. That can save a lot of time too whenever people get
I
talking to
totally
them.
agree. We had this other guy who was all about not talking and not sharing, and it was
Yeah.
kind of a pain.
Right.
And then we have some other people who are like parts of secret organizations, and that caused some drama. So, are you part of any secret organizations?
I'm not. The only thing that I hold loyalty to is on news. I hardly subscribe to the organization of it anyway. I subscribe to the teachings as strongly as I know how to. But
Do you really think he'd tell us if he was part of a secret organization?
Yes,
I mean, you did.
that is true.
Out of necessity because of your stupidity.
Well,
Who's stupidity?
hey,
Yeah.
there's no call for name calling.
oh,
This
you're
is why I
going to
said
have
we're
to-
always fighting.
You're going
Okay,
to have
well,
to
let's
get used
go.
to that part. He does not.
Start
stop.
marching out the city.
This is why people keep secrets from each other. If you could, I'm sorry, I got no room to speak here. But
What?
my apologies for sticking my nose in your
No,
business.
speak freely, friend. It's fine.
I just feel like if you're calling each other names,
Yes.
that could be a reason why some people feel it necessary to keep a secret.
Oh,
See,
and-
Agar?
what? But I thought that was like
Mate, what
happy
are-
fun time jokes you guys do.
Meet my family and then fucking talk about that stuff.
You do it for fun to me.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but just
I don't call you names.
when you don't
Well, not so
react
much
poorly
anymore.
to the
Never called
truth,
you a
people
name.
tell it
Karen
more
did
often.
Called you
that.
cool.
Yes.
Called you dragonborn.
Yes.
He's the
Marching
wisest
out
of
the
us
city.
all.
This one?
Well, you too.
Me too?
He's got terrible wisdom.
Yes. Thank you.
Wisdom of innocence.
Hmm.
All right, let's go ogre thing.
I'm already doing that.
All right.
Way ahead of you.
What ogre thing? Oh, we're leading.
Lead us to
yes.
the ogre, my friend.
How many
Alright.
grappling hooks did we buy?
I only got two.
Two.
I bought some.
You
You
bought
got
some
grappling
as well?
hooks?
If we think we're gonna climb mountains, we're gonna get some damn grappling hooks.
I assume that I have previously acquired mountain gear because I climbed the mountain to get here. Sweet. Badass.
I somehow made it through the mountains in the absence of any money or mountaineering gear.
You don't really need money in the mountains.
He had invisibility.
You're right.
Yeah.
I just
Perhaps
did
he
it an
also
hour
has
at a
flight.
time.
Yeah.
So, this group of intrepid, motley
Yes.
adventurers came into Vin'Tell and Vin'Tell and are now leaving Vin'Tell, down one halfling, but up one strange
Creature.
companion. You guys make your way through the city, winding your way through the tunnels that weave back and forth, gradually making their way up to the surface, passing by caverns, passing by the cavern where Thaddeus had sort of
Oh yeah, what happened?
gotten you all mixed up into Ghosts, the cavern where Aquila died. And you gradually make your way to the surface. And as you begin to approach the surface after several hours of travel, the taste and smell of the air changes. The sort of stale, earthy, mineral-like smell is swapped for a more breathy, earthy type of smell. And eventually, off in the distance, you can see the tunnel leads, and you see sunlight break onto the bottom of the steps. And you make your way to the steps, and you gradually climb your way up the steps and emerge beneath two giant trees that serve as the gateway into Vin'Tell. There are a couple of guards that just nod, give you a goodbye, and you walk out onto the plains and let the cool breeze of the summer wash over you, and the sunlight bathe you for the first time in quite some time.
Getting some
I
vitamin
really
D.
miss the sunlight. Love the sun. And the rain.
Is scurvy a thing?
I feel you won't
Probably.
be able to jump in a while.
No, he's fine.
Far
We're
too
fine.
long.
He's a sailor.
In my opinion.
And you guys are above ground, hearing the chirping of birds, feeling the breeze along your skin, and making your way northward towards the mountain. Presumably Agar and 3 up in the lead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to take point.
No offense to the mole people, but I really like being not underground.
Same, yes. I do not like being underground either.
You say mole people?
Yes.
Right.
Hey.
Are you guys just gonna hit the mountainside and then start traveling right in?
I'm trying to get to know 3 a little more.
Yeah, I'd also have questions for Miss Riley there. 'Cause I'd
Yeah, I
be
mean, I
curious
assume we're all
about,
walking like a group.
Yeah.
Just you're in front.
Well, I said, you revived someone. You brought life to the dead. What could you tell me about this Teatrus? This is interesting.
Well, she likes to have fun, and she likes people to be creative, and she is really nice and really cool, and I've never talked to her.
Well, she sounds wonderful.
Have you ever talked to Ondus?
I have not spoken directly to him. He's just, he blesses me when I endure the pain of others.
Maybe I should try his out. I just play songs and sing songs, mostly sing songs, and heal people, and don't really think about sufferings that much, because suffering.
I feel like she got an easier deal than you, bud.
Yeah, like, I don't ever think about suffering, honestly. It seems really, bad.
It is. bad,
It
yes.
is. It is truly terrible, which is why Onu tries to take it for himself.
You have to take it?
If Anus is unable. But if I can...
Does it hurt?
Typically. But pain is
Why would
temporary.
you do that?
If it can help others. If I can if I can take pain for someone else, and I can be okay later, it makes sense for me to take it.
This guy's the opposite of Felix.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. The exact same thing.
So you make people better by taking their suffering away,
Right.
and you make people better by making them happy.
I don't know if that makes them happy.
That is interesting synergy.
I just think that this theater sounds wonderful. I think that I think that your god would make great friends with owners.
Maybe they are friends. Maybe we're friends because they're friends.
I can see it. That would be wonderful, Miss Riley. I'm looking forward to this.
You guys are like treachering through the mountaintop. Now it's a gradual incline when you get to like the base of the mountaintop. But actually, the two of you give me survival checks, or one of you roll with advantage.
I don't know how any of my stats are.
I have your stats here.
I think.
Dude, I have your
about to
stats
die.
here.
Thank you, because my computer's about to die.
Yeah, your survival is +5.
Okay. I should roll with it.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, and no matter how treacherous the terrain gets, I'm maintaining a big old smile.
18, 7, 15, or 25. 25.
You make a beeline right for the path that 3 had pointed out, and the path seems to be well trodden, probably by like various types of wildlife that live in this area. You can see like sort of the bushes are cleared out of the way, and the dirt is like nicely packed from like just steps over time. And you begin to make your way at a gradual incline up and into the Pierce Ridge Mountains. The sky is blue. There are clouds that move along the sky, and every once in a while you look up and you kind of see the floating island.
Yeah, I
that is up
definitely
there.
have been keeping my eye on that
You
thing.
kind of look at it, and it kind of disappears and reappears in between clouds
We have
as you
enough
gradually make your way.
spores for 6 people today.
Oh, you did it without me.
No, with you.
Oh, okay. glad I was at the help.
That's how good he is.
You had just woken up.
I'm sorry, did you say spores?
Yes, I kind of pull over my shelf with the mushrooms. This is my mushroom family.
Well, that's
Don't eat
inventive.
them.
Well, you sort of have to, but also don't eat them. They are not for cooking. They are
Okay.
sentient, helpful, delightful little creatures. And
Well, hello.
hold on. I kind of grab the spores. I lick my finger and do it for every person, including Arquillo. You have to lick the finger.
Okay.
So he does that. And we all feel the
Definitely gonna use these
connection.
later.
You feel this telepathic, almost like in the presence of your mind, you can feel almost locations that you can reach out to. And if you send your mind in that direction, you feel like the presence of Ona, you feel the presence of Sebastian Riley. You feel them almost in this mental space.
So this connection,
This feels warm.
it is nice. It is like
Yeah.
family.
Can you read my thoughts right now?
If you let
What am
me,
I thinking?
what are you thinking?
I don't know.
You don't know. We were in the Underdark and we met a lot of mushrooms that were like this, but much bigger than me. And they did this to me and told me that I needed to plant these mushrooms in further north within the what were the area called? The wilds, the Warring Wilds,
Right.
that place. So I'm actually on my way to do that as well as we go north to Vin'Tell and to kill the ogre and all that.
That sounds like a place of suffering. I
Uh,
feel like they could use some Onusk.
yes,
I may stop there after guiding you through the pass.
you're going to see terrible things.
That's kind of the job.
Okay, then good. But yes, this is my mushroom family. Now we have a telepathic bond between us all for 30 minutes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, it is pretty nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Is he still gray? No pupils?
If you look really closely, they're very
Faint but
faint.
white.
Yeah.
Are they black?
One blue, one green.
Do you have cataracts?
I don't rightly know what that means, friend.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out how we don't see the color.
It's very, very faint. Like, yeah.
It is a pale color of blue and
Oh,
green.
pale blue and okay.
Yeah,
I
and
had
there's
the
just
wrong representation.
seems like a lot of white in front of it.
Right. That's why I said cataracts.
It looks like cataracts.
Okay.
I know this cat.
Mm.
So how far to the ogre from here? You reckon?
Well, depends on where we are. It's a day's travel from.
From where you currently are.
Oh,
roughly.
sweet. Yeah,
Are we fixing to meet the ogre?
I'm thinking so. If that's what you're intending on, but I know that Mr. Agar here seems rather excited to relieve it of life, and I certainly will not stand in your way of your goals. But I would appreciate simply asking for things first. Having a conversation with it, if at all possible, of course.
You want to talk to the
sure.
ogre?
Yeah.
What do ogres speak?
Probably
Giant.
Does anybody speak giant?
Nope.
Do you speak
Nope.
giant?
I don't. Languages are not my strong suit. But I find that even without a love of languages, it can be the case that we make connections. We can make connections through gifts. We can make connections through kindness. And I find that harm can often be avoided just by being kind to one another.
You can also avoid harm by sneaking around and taking stuff.
That is true.
Well, I think this taking stuff would add harm.
It is a different kind of harm.
But I mean, sneaking around in general, I do that plenty.
Good.
Have you ever talked to an ogre?
I don't think I have.
Well, we're gonna try today.
Tomorrow.
That's all I ever ask. Like, I
Tomorrow?
understand the violence is.
Oh, if we do it tomorrow, I can do it.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it is a
seems like a
day's
wonderful
travel,
idea.
yes. So we don't
Yeah.
want to fight the ogre at night. I can't see.
Okay.
Can you see in the dark?
Yeah, I can. Right? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can.
You know what he is? Elvin.
Out of game, yeah.
Kind of game it.
Mechanically, I'm not that.
Yeah, no, I know.
Not cool. Oh yeah, you saw me.
Yeah, accidentally.
All right. Well, anything else we're doing?
I'm simply chatting, traveling, getting ready, keeping an eye out. Actually, I may need to take another 10 minutes to summon you, but we can do that when we are making camp.
If it would please you all, I'd be very happy to cook you all dinner as a thank you for untying my bands earlier.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that was, really easy, but okay.
Kindness is to be repaid in kindness, and I don't believe that you should keep track of.
Have you ever
Agreed.
been mean? Like, ever?
Oh, I'm
killed
sure.
creatures before.
So, the tied hands on your shield, that's the symbol of your god?
It is, yeah. Onusk is the bound cords. It's a relatively new symbol in the past couple hundred years. The initial symbol of Onusk was actually a torture rack, but I think they realized that was kind of gruesome
We had to
and
make it more politically correct.
more, but also it was kind of like sending a mixed message because the tied hands are still
Yes.
kind of a mixed message, but you know,
Right, so now you
it's,
worship the god of bondage, not the god of torture.
Well, the other one could have been bondage as well, just also terrible.
it's supposed to be like a place where the injured and lame can come to be safe and taken care of.
So, how does the torture rack factor into that?
I
Does that
think
make
it is
him
like,
injured and lame? But
If you are this way, come here.
No, so because the torture rack and the binds come in through
It is a
through
bad symbol.
through Onusk. Onusk again heals through taking the pain in himself. So if there is pain available, Onusk would like to take it
Okay.
and
for torturing.
No,
of himself.
through
no.
receiving the tortures.
Onusk is tortured.
I
So
think we need to hide.
There's a dark shadow that passes overhead, and you
Oh god, I
guys
forgot the giant bird.
up in the sky see this impossibly large bird silhouetted in black against like the bright sunlight. Just a giant bird.
I think we all need to hide
thing
now.
of beauty.
Oh, yeah.
I
Hide.
wonder if it's Chip.
Hide, hide, hide.
That's not Chip, that's a rock.
And
Very
it
much
just,
like
it just
to hide.
flies out of sight.
Okay, we are okay. Never mind. We are okay.
My passive is now 17.
Dear God.
That's permanently 16.
I'm pretty sure you got a tattoo.
Yeah.
I do have a tattoo.
So no, he Onusk is tortured himself. He's often
So he wasn't
depicted
torturing people.
as
Sorry?
Wasn't torturing other people?
No, not at all.
Welcoming
one
the
of them-
tortured.
He was tortured.
Yes. Aonuki is one of the most powerful healing gods to ever exist.
I was like,
So
oh,
do
this
you-
guy's really captured right
Is
now.
torture what?
So do you feel other people's pain too?
If I heal them, I tend to.
How does that work?
Well, so Onu is typically depicted as a man with a very kind face, but there are always terrible wounds on his body. His limbs are typically broken. Whenever he walks, there is extreme pain in his steps. There are lacerations across his chest and his arms, and despite the fact that he is one of, if not the most powerful healers in existence, he's unable to heal the harm that he has absorbed, just because he is constantly absorbing pain.
Can you heal yourself?
I can.
Do you know Warding Bond?
I don't actually.
Oh.
The healing magic is being elusive to me. I'm having a hard time understanding magic in general.
I can try to help you with
I
that.
can teach you.
I greatly appreciate that, Ms. Riley. And Mr. Oni, your kindness is extraordinary, and I couldn't thank you enough.
Well, to get by successfully in these types of conditions, you need to help each other.
I agree. And so would Onusk. It's just kindness should be met with kindness, even when it's not.
So, kindness should be met with kindness, even when it is not. What is not?
Even when kindness is not met with kindness, you should be
Oh,
kind.
you should always be kind.
Right.
That is a better statement. You should say that instead.
That I'll do.
It's less confusing.
At this point, you guys have made your way for the better part of the day into the mountains, have gotten up there, and the sun is beginning to set in the western sky.
So we should make camp.
Should probably make camp.
And how far do you suppose the ogre is from here?
A couple hours.
Not too much of a walk, probably 2-3 hours.
Then we should.
This is probably a safe place to camp down.
Okay.
Did you see the ogre like in a cave, or was he just walking around, or she?
Walking around.
Yeah, they were just kind of out and about on a plateau. I don't know that they particularly even stay there. But I think with the severe weight of it, I think we'd hear it approaching.
Do I know if an ogre counts as a humanoid? Or not?
Nature job.
I mean, it should.
Can I also get in on that?
Go for it.
14.
Well, better than what I rolled.
I have a -1.
12. I have +8. Yep.
Giants are humanoids, aren't they?
Giants are giants.
Yeah.
Like
They're their own
humanoid,
category.
but they're not.
Yeah.
A 12 and a 14?
Backwards,
12 and
but yeah.
14. She rolled 15, I rolled 4.
You would know they're not humanoid.
Cool, I'm gonna take a whole person. Cool. Thank you.
Honey, perhaps you could summon Yume, and maybe we could do some scouting at night. Just something that large, we might be able to see it, and just prepare for what we're gonna do in the morning.
I'll do that. I'll take my 10 minutes, summon Yume, and send her out.
Okay. Easy enough.
Black bat with golden eyes.
Not white?
No, it's been black for a while now.
Oh.
Emo phase.
And then you send Yume out to just survey the area. Okay, perception check.
That is a beautiful friend you have there.
Thank you. Her
Don't
name
get
is
too
Yume.
attached.
Yeah, she dies a lot.
Oh, that's
14.
sad.
She comes back.
14. You don't immediately see any large creatures moving about, or traces of them either.
Okay. I was not able to perceive. It is possible that it is resting.
Yeah.
But we should keep watch.
As we're settling down and setting up camp, I want to pull Oni aside.
Okay.
Oi.
Yes.
Before Felix left, he talked about bringing Fenrir back.
Hmm.
Do you know if that might be possible at all? Is there a chance? A possibility?
My inclination, I would have to think on it, but without doing much studying on it, I'm inclined to think no. It seemed like Fenrir was attached to the bracer you had. The bracer broke when Fenrir died. If it is bound to that item, and the item is no longer, then I am of the opinion that Fenrir cannot come back.
Even if I've got this and I pull out the shard.
I would have to study that a lot more. I suppose there are some magics that may be able to do something like this. There are, oddly enough, Felix, when he presented his deal to people, he provided them a wish. It is possible that that type of magic would be able to bring Fenrir back. But that is extremely powerful and rare magic. I don't believe I know anyone capable of such a thing. Not even Katasha.
So he was just bullshitting.
I doubt that he is aware. But also, I don't know. From what I do know, this is my conclusion. But I would not say that it is fact.
Fair enough. Thanks, man.
Sure. Are you ready to fight the ogre?
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Okay.
Guys go through your watches. The night goes uninterrupted. You wake up with a long rest.
On my watch, I'd like to read another letter.
Okay, give me another investigation check.
16.
16. As you're reading through, there's something about your mom's friend Tulas that seems a little off. At the very least, they don't seem human.
Okay. Cool.
While sleeping, the smile instinctively stays, but occasionally falls away.
Wow. That's
dedication.
insane. Yeah. That's some training.
I guess while I'm on watch, does he look like he's in pain when he's sleeping?
Do you?
Not currently.
Insight.
I don't think. Insight.
That's not gonna be good. 7.
Let's toss and turn a bit.
Anything else?
I'll take my watch with Arquillo, but I don't have anything planned for it.
Okay. You guys wake up the next morning.
Bright and early.
3 cooks you a hell of a dinner and a breakfast.
Is it better than my cooking?
Absolutely.
Roll off.
We'll find out. Are you gonna cook as well? Are you gonna have a cook
Well,
off?
I mean, everybody's familiar with how my cooking is.
Chili cook-off.
Retroactive roll.
So should we roll off on?
I'm entirely happy to do so.
Are you
Go
proficient
for
in
it.
Cook's Tools?
I'm not. Is he?
Okay.
I am.
Yeah.
Shit. Let's do it.
I'm gonna roll at advantage.
What? Why?
Why?
That was not good.
Class feature.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Damn.
what
So
is
what kind of
This
check
is you.
is it? Straight roll?
So Cook's Tools.
Is it like wisdom, like
It'd probably
medicine,
be
like it's wisdom?
Dex plus
What
proficiency.
is cooking?
I would assume Dex.
I would assume wisdom because that's like medicine.
See, I would have assumed like
intelligence.
nature, like how to use ingredients.
So either you're following a recipe, intelligence, or
Performance check. How fun was it?
Right.
I think
It's hibachi.
my ability to do the things is what I'm imagining.
Either
Thereby,
way, I'm
Cook Tools.
pretty sure he's gonna win.
I think that Nati would say that it's wisdom because of
Fuck that.
How
You
great
just
is
want it to be
How
How did
wisdom.
you get with it? Our
No.
sister. She went to
Oh.
college.
She
for
studied
that.
food science.
You know, it would probably just be straight roll plus proficiency.
I mean, up to you.
We'll figure it out later.
We'll figure it out, but for now,
What'd you
I'll
roll?
say you can choose Dex or Wiz.
You rolled a 12.
I rolled a 12.
So you get he,
I straight rolled a 12.
this is better. Well,
Fair enough.
my apologies, friends.
I'm sorry, I think this guy's
Try again
shit.
next time.
Usually better than this. I don't know what happened there.
You gotta
You
use
know,
more of this
maybe
stuff.
it's just not your day.
No, it's good. It's good.
I was, yeah.
The girl smiles a little more.
We have
cooking the group.
enough for 6 people today for the mushrooms.
Maybe we should wait until.
Yeah, we should wait a little bit.
I'm simply letting you know. I wasn't telling us that we should use it now. That would be
Still,
unwise.
it's
We only
not
have 30
why.
minutes. It's a couple
Okay,
hours to
because
get
like
to the ogre.
yesterday, we just kind of like boop boop boop, and then.
That was just to show him how it worked.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't imagine we were going to fight the ogre.
So we're talking to
All right,
the
do we
ogre
have
first.
right? How are we
That's
gonna
the
do
plan.
that?
That is not going to work.
I have tongues.
Oh.
That's even better than my ideas. I was just gonna go up there and try to be nice to him, but that's a much better
You
idea.
want the tongues?
Well,
Can you do
hold
that?
on a moment.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
exciting.
maybe
Yeah,
I
I'd be
should
happy to
have
do
tongues.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Why not?
Well,
If the idea is to persuade and or trick said ogre into letting us have the gauntlets peacefully, I could do that. And if worse comes to worse, I can also just get out of the way.
okay.
I mean, that's,
That's not
true.
a bad
Are
idea.
you quick?
I mean, not.
Quick.
I'm not the slowest in the bunch, but I mean, people tend to like me a lot.
Agar, do you know anything about this ogre?
This one in particular?
Yes.
Not exactly.
Okay.
I just know that he's around.
Okay. Then in that case,
Oh,
I
high five and I'll
suppose
cast on you.
Sebastian is our best bet.
No, I mean like when we see you.
I can have a high five now.
Oh, okay. High five.
We're practicing. Rehearsal.
You guys have gathered your stuff and have continued throughout the day.
I used thaumaturgy to make it sound like a really loud high five. That was a good one.
Notify everyone.
Epic.
You see a flare go off.
Oh, really?
the flare.
Agreed.
Crucial. About 2-3 hours into the day, you come to the spot where the bush was, and where you expect to find the bush is just kind of a crater.
Oh no, that cool looking bush that I found used to be right here.
There is a hole.
Does it look like it was ripped out? Or delicately excavated?
Survival check.
It smelled something fierce though. It was just atrocious.
Unpleasant smell.
12.
Immensely, friend.
12.
This is the meanest thing I've ever heard you say.
Looks like it was relatively gently removed.
I'd like to send Yume out again to surveil.
Okay. Perception check.
I also want to look for tracks.
How far do you want to send her?
I want to send her like. How far do we think we are from the ogre?
You should be around here.
Well, you should.
Like
Last
right
he
here.
saw it was right here.
That was also a month ago.
Then I'm gonna do
No, it was when you got
one thing
roughly.
of 200 feet.
Okay. What was your roll?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah.
You do see some very large creatures stalking
Multiple.
about.
Okay.
They're kind of, instead of moving on the path, they're moving their way through the brush. They're actually just like bending trees aside and they're moving. And you see that there's something like weird on their back. Like wood.
Okay. And
Like
they
wood
do they
shelving
look
almost.
more like ogres or more like giants?
They look pretty ogre-like.
How many?
There are
3?
a group of ogres in that direction.
Those.
Two.
Pair of
Two-
ogres.
A pair, yes. My apologies.
Okay, that's not
Do they have the shimmering gauntlets?
I did not notice shimmering gauntlets. They were moving trees out of the way and they had some, like, they were carrying packs of wood.
Do you think they work for the hobgoblins?
I suppose that is possible. Or they have their own group, which seems more likely.
Do we try to interact with these ogres, or do we look for the one specific ogre?
Maybe we should ask these ogres where the fancy ogre is.
Yeah, we could ask him.
Probably that.
We can give it a try?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I cast tongues extending my pearl of power to not use a spell slot. Basically get it back.
Their clap comes with like a resounding explosion of magical energy.
Delightful.
You feel yourself imbued with the power of tongues. How long does it last?
An hour.
Okay.
I speak Dwarvish to him. Hey, you can understand me now.
No, I cannot, because tongues is only speaking.
Yes.
So I cast comprehend language.
No. You gain the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. That's you, the creature that I cast on. And then when a target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can understand
okay,
you.
never
It's
mind.
both. It's
That's
two-way street.
Much better than I thought it was.
Yeah. It's third
Well,
level.
thank you
It's a
even
third
more.
level spell.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
than I was thinking.
I got you.
God damn.
Okay, we're on a
I
timer.
didn't
Let's go find him.
Spend the
Yes.
spell slot.
We hustle
Actually,
in the direction.
you guys should. Should we all show up together? Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that.
We're just gonna
Greet him with a big smile.
talk to two ogres.
We're gonna try.
We're just gonna sit here.
Arquillo, hang back.
No.
This is good talking music.
Yep.
I've never known stories of ogres to be quite a
Any advice, Agar?
talking type. Stick it with the pointy end.
Okay.
This is good
Don't
advice.
You have a sharp
Yeah.
tongue.
Right.
As you guys make your way through the brush, you see these two large lumbering figures kind of off to the sides. And you see this weird wooden shelving along their back. And you guys just like call out to them.
Yes.
Greetings.
As soon as you call out greetings, you hear, "Ooh, naude, Jos," and they kind of like,
Are you speaking Romanian? Just means down in Romanian.
Oh, then yes.
and you see these two large creatures try and duck within the brush. But based on Yume's perception and based on like you snuck up on
I
them,
see.
you clearly see them.
I say just I guess they don't want to be spoken to right now. We might want to not bother them.
Sometimes you have to insist.
Well, that seems rude.
Hello there. We mean you no harm. We're just friendly travelers.
There you
Sorry to
go.
bother you. In common.
Yeah.
You see peeking out of the brush what looks like a God, how would you describe this?
Would you like me to look?
No, I'll give it a shot first. You see this wooden fort, almost like a wooden balcony, come up, and behind a couple of wooden rails, you see a few heads peek out. And as that wooden fort balcony keeps rising, you just see like the traps of like some large creature, and then you just see this big face.
Wait, so they have people in this wooden structure on their back?
It's a giant creature that has like a back shelf that carries smaller creatures. And it leers up over you.
Yeah, that might be bad.
Hello there.
What creatures?
Wait,
are
this
the
is one of
ones?
the two ogres that originally got down?
What
Yeah.
are the creatures on the shelf?
A little tough to tell at this distance.
Shit.
They're also like ducking behind, so like all you see is like this much.
I like to send Yume in like a bank around far and
To check it out. Perception check.
Oh god, are they kobolds? They're fun.
I fucking hope.
I'm sorry, I killed the party.
16.
16. All you can really tell is they're kind of like charcoal skinned. They're roughly dwarven size, but any specific features about them is kind of lost in like the cover that overhangs them as well. And there are two of them, so one of them has peeked its head out as you guys have approached, and the other one has stayed hidden.
I would like to offer the mushrooms to everyone.
And then you may also spots that big bush with like yellow buds and orange tips and spines and vines.
Wait, where?
It's kind of like
behind them.
It's like in the path off to the side a little bit.
Oh, like they're not carrying it, right?
No, they're not carrying it.
That's better. I offer everyone here the mushrooms. We have enough for everybody.
Take it.
Yep.
This big creature looms up out of the grass, hearing your voice.
I think what I saw to everyone.
Gineyesh, who are you?
Hi there, we're just some friendly travelers. We're actually looking for another ogre. We're hoping you might have seen him.
I like how all of this is going.
He just rises up to his full height, such that like his belly is up to like some of the smaller trees. It's not like huge brush at this point. You're just moving through the big bushes, and he kind of approaches your way. You can see he's just wrapped in like wooden planks that are wrapped around him in various portions. There are like nails and spikes that are sticking out of it. He's got just like leather chains, chains as well as like leather straps moving along him. And you can see there are these two heads that peek out, and then the two heads peek down, and like two more peek up around the edges. And they kind of like go like they peek up.
Do you get the impression these heads are scared or like ready to battle?
Insight check.
Are these heads ready to battle?
I'm also
battle head.
I also want to
like a battle hoop.
15.
15.
Not 20.
Hey,
At
They're
20.
warheads.
So 27.
They're
I like all of this.
they're
I'm expecting
Are
immediate.
they-
they're defensive.
They're
defensive slash aggressive.
Okay.
So they're not like captured.
So we get the feeling that like these are
You get the
the
feeling.
ogres have been subjugated by these little things, or the ogres are protective of these little things.
Yeah. I've thought out to everyone what I saw, including the shrubbery.
And as this big creature is approaching y'all, moving bushes out of the way, stepping on certain bushes. The other one off in the distance, doing its best to try and hide, but you can see the cover in this area isn't quite cutting it. Our new companions in the mountains facing this giant monstrosity. That's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
Can we make sure he doesn't?
That's it for now, but join us next time to see whether these legends live or these legends die.